No, don't update the Switch. No, I can't play Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl if you do that. No, stop updating the Switch. Stop it. No. Well, okay, all right. Well, the Switch just got updated. Okay, well, guys, we can't play BDSP. Oops. Oops. My mistake. Oh. My mistake on that one, guys. We were totally gonna play so much BDSP tonight. Oh. I didn't mean to update the Switch in case I wanted to play the BDSP. Oops. Yeah, so if you update your Switch right now, if you update the Switch, no, it's both of them. It's actually both of them. If you update either Switch, Switch 1 or Switch 2 right now, it makes BDSP randomly crash. Don't know how that managed to happen, but if you're playing Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, don't update your Switch. I don't know. Welcome in Team Electric, Unigiri, Lego Love, Lynx, Jamela, Serena, Selena, Dreger, Reflex. God damn it, I'm so bad at the lead speak. Wide Stuff, Das Goat, Fallen, I Lost My Mango, and Cheese. This is my son. He's joining us tonight. Look at him. Have you seen him? Are you familiar with him? This is pretty much the best thing I have right now. This is like the greatest thing that exists, actually. Like, look at it. It's got the perfect texture. It is the fuzziest thing in the world. And I love him. And I refuse to be separated by him right now. Can I buy him? You can buy him on PokemonCenter.com for $44.99. I know that paints me in a certain light because I consider that worth it, but, you know, I considered that worth it. I deserve a treat every now and then, okay? I deserve a treat. I did injections right before I went on stream, okay? I deserve treats. Ugh. Thursday night is injection night, baby! My favorite. Let me actually boot up Legends EA. Anyway, he's just gonna be here because I'm having a time with him. I'm having a time with him. You know what? I actually wanted to wear the collar tonight. I want to wear the collar too. Ugh. Hold on. I gotta be very careful putting this on so I don't get it caught in my hair. Ugh. Everything in the world to just... There we go. I think I put it on upside down. Did I put it on upside down? I put it on upside down, guys. Look. Puppies are dumb sometimes, okay? Alright. Sorry. My bad. Ugh, there we go. I mean, okay. Good enough. Good enough, y'all. That part should be around the back, actually. Yeah, we could do like that. That's kind of cute. I don't know how we do with that. I'm not the one who's supposed to put that on. I'm supposed to have an owner who does that for me. All right, Dratini might still be dead from last time, so there's that aspect of it. I think Dratini's dead right now. We're not doing Weezer. No Weezer right now. Yeah, Dratini might be dead. My bad. Woof woof. There you go. My first shiny was a female Lopunny. Is there any other kind? There is. There's 2 Lopunny genders. What music are we listening to tonight? Chat, what music do we listen to? Do we, like, look up a specific game soundtrack or something? We're not listening to Spleezer right now. Heavy metal? I don't know if there's any of that I can play. Dratini, did you spawn back in? Alright, we need to wait for Dratini to come back. Bro is just not here right now. I guess we just bench reset until it's there. Deltarune, we can't do Deltarune because Toby Fox sold his music to a fucking asshole that copyright claims it all the time. So we can't do that. Animal Crossing. Let's do City Folk. Let's do Animal Crossing City Folk. OST. I need OST. Soundtrack. We did New Leaf before. I want to do City Folk. That's not helpful. That's not a good... Okay. City Folk, Fireworks Festival. I want hourly themes. There we go. All right. What time do we start at? Let's check out 12 a.m. first. That's a little too chill. I'll go with some 1 a.m. Okay. I'm vibing with this. All right, here we go. Dratini's not here, so while we're waiting for Dratini, we're gonna go to Area 20 and see what's popping up over there. All right. Gonna go see if there's any alphas here to sparkle. Any alphas around? Alas, there are not. Yeah, I see you, girl. I see you, girl. I don't care. I'm sleeping on a bench. Woof, woof. Ruff, ruff. You look goofy as fuck? That's the dream. That's the dream. Waste of oxygen. Okay, that escalated pretty quickly. They were just saying, you look a little goofy, and then they went to saying that I deserve to die. That's a bit of an escalation. Thank you, sweet. Do you have a twin? Could have sworn I've seen someone else on this channel. I have a sister. She only somewhat looks like me, though. And there's a video of us in the same room together, so you know she's not me. Is this... Chat, is one of these Glaceons shiny? There's two Glaceons, and they look just different enough that, like, one of them could be, right? Right. Maybe. Is it you? No, is it you? They were just in different lighting. They were just in different lighting, chat. Nope. I got you baited. I got you baited. Neither is shiny. We're listening to Animal Crossing music. That means it's real barking hours, alright? Alright? I don't have a PhD in shiny. I have a PhD in other things. In doing your mom. Nope, nothing there. Too chill. Alright, let's... 5 a.m.? Where did it get going? No. Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. How y'all nights going, chat? How's your all's nights going? So did you get the pink worm yet? No, and we gotta wait for him to come back. He's dead right now. We gotta wait for him to come back from the ether. My mistake, I killed him at the end of last stream, and then I didn't load the game anymore, so... This is an Animal Crossing song. This is City Folk 6 a.m. Which also technically makes it Wild World 6 a.m. They share the same soundtrack. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Did y'all see the Pokopia stuff this morning? It looks interesting. It looks like it's got some fun things going on. I'm not sure if, like, the gameplay is, like, too... You know, too building focused for me. It looks like you gotta build entire landscapes, and I'm a little scared of, you know, having that much power. But I will probably no life it for a while. We'll probably play a lot of Pokopia. Minecraft but Pokemon? It's Dragon Quest Builders but Pokemon. It's the same team that did Builders. I believe. Just want to say your videos are the best, and I love how you narrate your shorts. Thank you so much, Paul Pokemon 11. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with, like, games like that, is you always get into the terraforming as you go. Like, it doesn't happen all at once, of course. So I'm sure, you know, I'll make something. I just don't know if what I make will be good enough, you know? Catch you later, Weasel. Love the new designs. They are very cute. I love the Snorlax. I'm willing to buy merch of the Pikachu. Buy only 3 overloaded alphas because I am not good at doing it. And I don't want to do more. That's okay. We're not staying here for long. Did you eat a sandwich today? Maybe. I ate all the elements of a sandwich. I've eaten bread, cheese, lettuce. Those are all the elements of a sandwich. I don't know if, like, those things were put into a sandwich. I forget if I actually had, like, a physical sandwich. But I did have everything that is involved in one. And then I ate Pringles for dinner. Sorry. It happens. Oop. Meat? No, I'm vegetarian. Alright, we'll do one more reset, and then we'll go see if Dratini's back. Because it should only take, like, 5 minutes for stuff to respawn. So we should be good. Whew. Bum, bum. Yeah, I need to stop eating Pringles meals. I also had some leftover pasta from last night, alright? I had a little bit of both. Anyone around here? Any starters? No. Not at all. Guardy. Alright, let's go see if the Dratini is ready to be back in existence. Let's go look for him. Potatoes are very nutritious. Well, not in that form. You know, not in that form. Welcome in, Pokeballa. What a name. We didn't stop to look at the place. I don't hear any shinies. So there's probably not any shiny Spinneracks over there. Bum, bum. I should drink a little bit, though. You know, offset that Pringle diet with a little bit to drink. I was in a Purple Cliff short today. Did y'all see that? That might have popped up on your feeds. Did me very dirty by not showing the Piplup ass donut. Which is a real thing. There's a donut that's Piplup's butthole. There's a donut that's Piplup's butthole, okay? They made a donut in Japan, and it comes in a little Piplup thingy, and the donut hole is his butthole. Alright? It's real. Dratini's back! Hell yeah, Dratini's back. Alright. He's all the way over there. He's not gonna care about me. Alright, we can finally do some legitimate hunts in here. Okay. That's real? Yeah. They made all sorts of Pokemon butthole donuts. They made Piplup. They made Glaceon. They made Pikachu. They made a Diglett donut, but it's not his butthole because he doesn't really have one. Is the shiny sound effect back? Yes, it is. If you hear a shiny sound, that means there's a shiny somewhere here. We're looking for that Dratini in the top right. He will be pink if we get him. So we're gonna run back and forth here. And keep respawning. Okay, well that's a Dragonair. Sometimes he's that, sometimes he's big. You know. Stop talking about buttholes? That's my favorite topic, though. I got a legacy to live up to. Hold on. Piplup, butt, donut. This is a dangerous Google search. There. Oh, well, okay, no, it's not. We got it. Here, I'll show you, okay? I got a picture from Reddit. I should have just added Reddit to it, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, let's save it. Get rid of this picture of me. Boom. We need to go to downloads. Oh! That lagged out my whole computer to, like, make it appear. Alright, this is the Piplup ass donut. You see? In the little packaging, the donut fills in his ass, okay? And then the donut hole is his butthole. It's the Piplup ass donut. It's real. I was done so dirty by them not putting this into the Purple Cliff short, okay? Because, like, look at that, okay? That's exactly what I was describing. It is not pink. Damn. And there's multiples of these, all right? They've done this multiple times. It's not just Piplup. You can... Oh, there's an Eevee one, too. Okay, yeah. Hold on. I'll show you the rest of them. All right? Here's the rest of them, okay? So you can eat Pikachu's butthole. You can eat Eevee's butthole. You can eat Glaceon's butthole. And by God, you can eat Piplup's butthole. We got all kinds of buttholes down at the Pokemon Butthole Donut Emporium. This is a fucking Rick and Morty bit. Quite literally. Like... We've talked about the Glaceon ass donut before. I've brought that one up before. This is the first time bringing up the Piplup one. Personally, I would try them. Not the Pikachu one. That looks like sort of a banana flavor. The Pikachu one sort of looks like a banana flavor. And I don't think I'm down with that, alright? But... the Eevee one looks sort of like a weird caramel thing. Or, no, that might be like coconut shavings on like just a regular donut. Without any frosting. I'd eat that. I like coconut. And I think guys, I'm gonna let you in on a secret here. I think that Glaceon's butthole and Piplup's butthole, they might be the same flavor. You know, based on what I'm seeing here. They might just reuse them. So, you know, I'd try it. It's probably just powdered sugar. It's probably just, you know. I think most of them are a safe bet, but I think Pikachu's flavor is the one where it's like, maybe a little risky, okay? I think that one could be like a weird banana thing that I don't want. You know? I think that one might not be as good. Oh. Alright. Alright. The chat's getting a little crazy with this one. Eevee Dussy looks like peanut butter? Why is it only like shaved on one side? Come on. Give me the entire donut. Like that. Why'd they turn them draw it around in the packaging? Because butts are funny. That is the actual reason. Because butts are funny. And Japan is a culture with some class to understand that. I'm a grown-ass person. We're talking about some grown-ass over here. Believe me. We talking about grown-ass. What else did I want to show? I wanted to show something else. Ooh, does this have the tag on it? Yes, it does. Okay, cool. I also got lovely fan art of myself. All right, we got some fan art after stream yesterday, or stream the other day. This is so adorable. By Leakings on Twitter, please go follow them. This is so cute. This is the cutest goddamn piece of art. I love this. I love this so much. I think I'm gonna commission them for something else. I commissioned him. I believe he's a him. I believe I'm gonna commission him for something else. Like a little chibi. Just absolutely adorable. I love it. It's my phone background right now. Someone asked why we're running back and forth. Okay, there's a Dratini over there. You see him? We're making that guy disappear from this phase of reality, and we're bringing him back. And that's what going back and forth does it, and one of these times he'll be pink. Sometimes he's big. Not pink, though. He's just big. Speaking of big, guys, did you see the new Uma Musume? They added a big lady. There's a big lady in Uma Musume. They put a big lady in the game. Big and pink possible? Oh, it is. Believe me. That Dratini can be big and pink. I don't know the name of the big lady. I just know she was big. And that's all you need to know, alright? That's all you need to know. She's not big. Well, no, she was big in the little image, though, okay? She was at least temporarily big. Okay? Do you not see a Dratini? Dratini's over there. Okay, well, he's behind a hedge right now. He's hiding. He's right there. Right? Maybe, hold on, let's reset and get him out of the hedge. Be out of the hedge. There it is. See, there's a Dratini right over there. He's big, he's blue, he's there. Backgrounds displeases me. It's not weirdly colorful, but not in the good colors. You don't like Pikachu? You don't like a whole heaping full of Pikas? Well, like, okay, she's not, like, I understand her normal side, but, like, I just care about the little thing that plays when you pull her, okay? Where she's actually big, alright? What anime should I add? I don't know what that means. And stop spamming it, please. You more of a cat or a dog person? I'm more of a cat person, and I know that seems a little weird considering, you know, the dog ears and the dog collar and the barking, but I believe I can get the shiny too. We've been trying for so long. How many goddamn resets have we done? Just missed a shiny sound? I did not. I did not at all miss a shiny sound. Kept the TV from last stream? That one there? That's just staying there. All right, that TV was so annoying to get onto that shelf and wire up. It is staying there forever, okay? Until I move out, that TV is going to be on that shelf because it was so annoying to get there. Are you planning on buying a tail? I have a tail, it just doesn't match the ears. But technically I could put that on. I think it's in the closet behind a mattress though. I think so. Yeah, so for that old TV back there, basically what I had to do is, the wires for it are running behind the shelves, but I couldn't move the shelves out of the way. So, like, there's a shelf over there as well, and, like, it has to run all the way behind that one, and it's the same length as, like, the shelves directly behind me. Like, they're all that length. And so, what I ended up doing is I had to run a coaxial connection, and I had to run a power connection. Just a regular outlet. And so I ran the coaxial connection first because the coaxial cord is kind of like, a coaxial cord's kind of like rigid, you know? I don't know if y'all are old enough to even know what coaxial cords are, but they carry like a cable signal, basically. They're the signals that you use for your cable and sometimes your, like, your internet, depending on, it's that cord, all right? And they're sort of like rigid, you know? They're not floppy, they don't flop over, you can sort of like keep them up on their own weight. They don't collapse. So I managed to get that through a hole in the back of that shelf. And then I fed all the extra length of it through that shelf, attached the power cord of the TV to the coaxial cord with tape, and dragged it back so that that way I didn't have to do it a second time. And also I could just plug in like the power cord and have it all the way back through there. Because the power cord for that TV is like a phone cord, oddly enough. This is the most uninteresting thing of all time, by the way. Why are you spinning in circles in the game? Because we're going for Dratini. We're trying to get a shiny Dratini. He spawns over there. Each time I go over here, he spawns in. See, he just appeared. Each time I go back, he disappears. He's gone. And that is how you shiny hunt in this game. Sometimes. There's other ways to shiny hunt, but you know. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. What's the appeal in watching it? Yeah, the appeal is that we're just chatting, you know? What do you want to talk about? what do you want to talk about, you know? do you want to talk about something? Do you have a topic to bring to the table? Love the Pika collection. I need to add... I actually have a new one. I have a new one to add to it. At Goodwill the other day, I found a Santa Pikachu with, like, a Santa hat. But he has not been waterboarded yet, okay? All Pikachus before joining the pile must be waterboarded so that they're all nice and clean. Right? And he hasn't had that done to him yet. So I need to do that first. What code is that? I'm trying to make a good white Mega Aldino-like outfit, but I can't find good items. This is the mod coat and pants. It is a full outfit, mod coat white, and then the black pants for it. It's one of the, like, full outfit things, but you gotta, like, maybe buy 2 of them to combine, I believe. What's your favorite horror movie? I don't know. I don't know what my favorite horror movie is. Because, like, I don't watch a ton of horror. I watch a little bit. I like goofy horror more often than not. Like, I like Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness is barely fucking horror. But, like, you know. What else would the genre be? I like Final Destinations. I like, Happy Death Day was a banger. Reanimator's less goofy, but I did enjoy that a lot. I mean, like, it's still campy. It's still very campy. What other horror have I watched? I watched Yoga Hosers. That's just a sentence on its own. I haven't seen Tusk yet, though. If Pokemon made a oh, I thought you misspelled Mega Game, but I'm not sure that you did. What do you think about the new characters? The new Pokemon, or the new like the new Pokemon in Pokopia, or the new characters in this game? Either way, I like them. Either way, I'm down with them. No, stop running. I mean, start running. I saw the Ghost Pikachu. It's so adorable. Look, I'm gonna buy such a plushie of that thing. I'm gonna buy such a plushie of that thing. Ugh, what a diva. Kiss, Marry, Kill, Lopunny, Gardevoir, and Lucario. Okay, well, the obvious answer is marry Gardevoir. Because have you seen Gardevoir? Alright? She's in tune with emotions. She would be the most loving wife of all time, okay? That leaves me between Lopunny and Lucario, alright? Alright. Which... See, if it was Mega Lopunny, we'd be having a different conversation here. But regular Lopunny? Not as good. Not as good as Lucario. I'm gonna say I'm kissing the Lucario. I'm smooching that Lucario right on the lips. Which means, unfortunately, we're killing the Lopunny. But she's in love with Jack? Well, look, that means she wouldn't love me, so, you know. I'm fine. I'm fine with the killing. Hey, look, if Jack's playing a Nuzlocke, he's gonna lose it anyway. You got it? That thing's as good as dead if it's in a Nuzlocke with Jack. I think I'm making the right choice here. I think I'm making the right choice. Alright, let's just skip tonight. Anyways, this is about to happen anyway. Why is you're flagging the logo trans? Because I'm trans. That tends to be how that works. Is the donuts fit? We're done talking about the donuts. Unless they live reveal Lucario donut right now. Then I guess I'm eating that because we just had this conversation. Okay, let's do one more of these. Missed opportunity to name the Ghost Pikachu Peekaboo? Kinda. Apparently they don't even have names in Japan. Apparently they only named them as like an English thing, which is interesting. What is the point of this game? Well, right now we're trying to find a Dratini that is pink. See that one over there? It's blue. We want it to be pink. That's the point of this game. What's your favorite new Mega? I do like Clefable a lot. Oh, I do also... Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Love this guy. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and you know what? It might be Delphox, though. It might be Delphox. Well, she can't Mega Evolve right now because this guy's Mega Evolved. Hold on. Let's run out his clock. Are there theories that Pikachu and Pokopia is the one from Let's Go? There are. I'm like half and half on it. I think it could be true. I did check, okay? I checked. The only reason that I'm a little tentative on it is because the Pikachu... actually, I can show you right now. The Pikachu on the box art for Let's Go is a male Pikachu. And Pikachu, alright, is a girl Pikachu. However, the Pikachu in Let's Go is not gender locked. To the point that I have a female one in my Let's Go account. So, that doesn't really mean anything. It can go either way regardless. What if Pikachu is trans? We've talked about trans Pikachu. We've talked about him before. Unfortunately, trans Pikachu is actually femboy Pikachu. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. It was Pikachu cosplaying. It wasn't trans. Are you trans or a furry or just trans? Well, I'm definitely trans. As for furry, not really. You know, I just like partial aspects. The general term is like kimono mimi, but I don't know if that's a good term to use either. She's just trans, unfortunately. Crazy sweeped. Crazy. I like your bangs. Thank you. They need to be washed. My hair needs to be washed desperately. I will probably do it after stream today. Did Pikachu chop off his wiener? He don't have a wiener. I don't know if you've seen a Pikachu lately. They do not have wieners. And that's probably for the best, given, like, the body to wiener ratio. As far as I can, you know, guess. Where'd you get the shiny Alpha Scolipede? I got a Alpha Venipede. It started as Venipede. It was in Area 5. I just had it, you know? Like, I specifically shiny hunted for... I can literally show you. I shiny hunted specifically for a Venipede in Area 5, and I got it, and evolved it to Whirlipede, and was raising it up to Scolipede, and then I just got the Alpha anyway. Jesus Christ, that thing's cry is it crying out in pain. What the hell? What did I hear about body to wiener ratio? We were talking about Pikachu. Someone asked if Pikachu chopped off his wiener transition, and I said, Pikachu doesn't really have a wiener, you know? No wiener on that thing. And it's probably for the best, because it would be swinging. It would be swinging. What's your opinion on shiny Sylveon? It's fine. I like normal Sylveon more. I like pink a lot, so I'm down with normal Sylveon. Real life rats have big balls, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Do you think Mega Evolution's gonna be the 10th generation too? I don't think they're getting rid of it anytime soon. I think they brought it back because they recognize that, like, it's such a big deal. Even if Mega Evolution isn't there, they're gonna do another Mega Evolution type mechanic. You know, like Dynamax was, where, like, they can add a bunch of different forms. Even if it's not Mega Evolution directly, but I think it's gonna be Mega. I think it's gonna be Mega Evolution. I think there's stuff in this game that they want to, like, follow up on. Or in the next Legends game, they might do Mega versus, like, Dynamax, or sorry, Gigantamax. I feel like that's gonna be a mechanic at some point. Like, you gotta choose your allegiance, you get one of them. You know? Hi, Giggle! Giggle Gal, Sweet Pipe Barons is a mod now, just so you know. I'm sure you can figure that out very quickly. What if it's just hidden? Okay, we need to stop talking about Pikachu Wiener. All right? Look, we've discussed all that we need to discuss with that. What gender are you? The girl one. That's a little much. Wow. What am I wearing? I'm really not wearing... I guess I'm wearing the collar. I was gonna say, I'm really not wearing anything all that weird today. But I guess I'm wearing the collar, yeah. Cottagecore, Hisuian Lilligant versus Sapphic Jinx. It's Lilligant. Always Lilligant in that situation. I would prefer the other Lilligant. I like Unova Lilligant. Because I like poofy dresses. But... in Lilligant versus Jinx, it's always Lilligant. Now I want Hisuian Lilligant to step on me. Well, I want Unova Lilligant to step on me. Unovan? Unovan, is that how you say it? I feel like she's dainty and it'll be fun. You know? Do you think they're gonna have this battle mechanic in 10th Generation 2, or do you prefer the turn battle more? I love this battle thing. I think this is staying as a spin-off thing. But it might not. It might not because they got champions coming out. Oh, it might be different. They might lean into, like, this more active battling system. That's crazy. Joined and heard Lilligant. What are we talking about? How cute they are and how much we want to have them step on us. You know, normal things. Unovans be like, it's Tuesday in it. They don't. They don't be like, Unovans are Americans. Unovans be like, motherfucker, I got my guns and my burgers, and I'm going to the gun show where I'm gonna... Okay, here's the thing. My stereotype of Americans comes from a fucking Family Guy bit where that I can't look, we need to set up that this is why I was trying to, like, hold back, because, like, This weekend, we turned the Quahog Rec Center into a mud pit. Come see trucks. Shoot your guns at trucks. Smoke inside. Shout racial stuff and smoke inside. You will not be the fattest one here. Use your baby as an ashtray. That's what was coming to mind. That's a Family Guy bit. I didn't, okay? That's why I broke up a little bit there. I thought you were American? I am. That's kind of what American is. That's kind of what America is. You know. I need a drink. My phone case just exploded. Fix that, Gumi. Go work on that. Go figure that out. I don't have a phone case, so I don't have that problem. Transfem Mega Lopunny versus Tomboy Mega Guard. Okay, see, Transfem always kind of wins out, you know? You know? Right? I'm a little bit of a chaser, but it doesn't count because, like, I'm also a trans girl. What region has the most fine Pokemon and trainers? I don't know. That's not something that I usually concern myself with. That's not something that, like, I have a running total of in my head. That's a very weird way to play Pokemon games, I'll be real with you. Just wait till your phone explodes. Oh, I don't have that Samsung Galaxy Note 7, don't worry. Yeah, I know which phone it is. Because it's specifically mentioned on literally, like, whenever you gotta, like, scroll through the terms and conditions on the airport thing and, like, say that you're not bringing explosive stuff through, every single time it's like, do not bring the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. Like, it explicitly says that one. We are not doing Pokemon Smash or Pass until it comes back around again and people are actually doing it. I'm not doing it as a one-off, alright? I'm not gonna be the only person doing it. That just makes it weird. It's only funny if everybody's doing it. It's only funny if you got Markiplier to point out and be like, well, he did it! You know? Why are we discussing explosives? Because Gumi's phone case exploded. And that reminded me of, I said I don't have a phone case, and then someone was like, your phone's gonna explode instead. Found your videos on TikTok, inspired me to play my first Pokemon game in 8 years. Thank you so much. Wantis. Wantis, probably. At least your phone screen doesn't have a huge scratch in it. My old one did. My new one doesn't yet. You know, I haven't dropped it enough times. Questioning Smoochum versus Autistic Ralts. I don't want either of those. As my child? As my child? Because it's not going to be the same question as Lillian versus Jinx. Scolipede Bugwife versus Serena Mommy. Oh, okay, well now you're cooking. Now you're cooking. Hold on. Now you're cooking. I don't know that there's an answer to that. I don't know that there's an answer to that. I think you might have found the perfect one. Any idea when the new Legends game is going to be? I don't know. I don't handle those. Probably not soon. Probably a while, because I think we're getting Gen 10 next year, right? So not next year. Probably not the year after that, because then we'll get Gen 10 DLC, whatever it is. There might be a remake in there somewhere. Yeah, my dad does not work at Nintendo. He does far lamer things that aren't Nintendo. Please stop spamming whatever you're saying. I don't know what that means, and please stop spamming it. Yeah, your biggest hear me out. Mine is probably Guzma or Professor Sycamore. Those are not hear me out. They're human people that are conventionally attractive. Even slightly attractive human people are not hear me outs. Hear me outs are like the stop sign from that Jack Black Sesame Street bit. I don't even know if that thing has a face. Assuming there is a Muppet stop sign, that one, that's not canon to me. Okay, that's just something that popped in my head. That's just something that popped in my head. All right, that's not. I just thought of the first thing that was like actually hear me out. I guess Kirby. No, I would judge you if you said Kirby was your hear me out. That slime from Slime Rancher. That's a hear me out. That's a hear me out right there. Hear me out, Samsung Smart Fridge. You're getting it now. There you go. Exactly. Exactly. What slime, though? That one. The one right there. That guy. I'm pointing at him. He's back there. The ringtail one. Is cute. Right? Zerkatry? Zerkatry is a hear me out. I will say Zerkatry is a hear me out. Yep. Any slime is a hear me out? Alright. Yes. Technically. The winged Pikmin, but only if I'm also winged Pikmin? No. That's not how it works. You don't get to change yourself for the hear me out. You don't get to change yourself for the hear me out. Buzzwole? I'll say yes. I'll say Buzzwole is a hear me out. Not for me, but in general he is, because he's got that long mosquito thingy. Long mosquito mouth. He counts. Can you get shiny fennel in by turbo controller bench resetting? I could. Yes. There is a bench nearby. I don't generally like doing AFK stuff, but hear me out. Car muffler. Tell me why last night I literally watched a show where a guy had sex with a car. This was not a live action show. This was an animated show. This was an animated show, chat. Animated show. Oh, the fucking Point Crow vid. Oh my god. There's been a lot of car sex in my past 24 hours now that I think about it. Because I also just see the Point Crow vid this morning. Dang. That's two instances of car sex. That's crazy. Wow. Alright, I'm just thinking about... so to explain to explain the car sex, alright? There's this show on Hulu called Solar Opposites, alright? It was it's the same art style as Rick and Morty, and that's sort of what it, like, tried to, like, build itself off of, alright? But it's completely different. Anyway, there was a guy in the series finale who just went, like, okay, so the aliens sent off a guy to space, okay, in, like, season 3, alright? He goes through this whole arc and whatever. He joins, like, a space cops army, okay? None of that's important, alright? He comes back in the finale, and the aliens are like, we're sorry for sending you to space. That was kind of a dick move, and he's like, don't worry about it. I fuck cars now. And just the delivery of, like, the I fuck cars now was so funny. He was just like, I fuck cars now. Is Urshifu badly? Hear me out. Any Pokemon is a hear me out, okay? Any Pokemon counts as a hear me out. Anyway, we're running back and forth to try and get that Dratini to sparkle. It despawns when I go over here. It respawns when I go over there. That's basically what's going on there. Mechaphilia, is that what it's called? I don't have that one. I don't have that one. What about hear me out for Applin? Well, that's an apple. I guess it counts. Anything that's not just a person. Lickitung, hear me out? I'm not hearing, but that is a hear me out. Oh, it's Dragonair. I always like when it's Dragonair, because I'm like, oh, I got something slightly rarer. It's alright. Do you have Charm? I do have a Charm. I do have a Charm. Hear me out, Alexa Home Assistant. That sounds like sort of ethereal, and I could kind of get behind that. A boulder. Hear me out. The boulder is a hear me out. Neoligo can control me with tentacles. That's something else. That's something else. But, you know, good on you for that. That is a different concept, but, you know, valid. I'm confused by your gender. It's the girl one. That's pretty much it. Doesn't Lickitung saliva cause rashes or something? Ouch. Brr, what about King Boo? Okay, that one I get. That one I understand. I get King Boo. I understand King Boo, you know? That one I get. Let's listen to the New Year's Eve song. Hold on. Yeah, New Year's Eve. Do you identify as a woman? Yeah. Retract my Lickitung, hear me out if that's the case. Yeah, Do Inklings count? I don't know, because I feel like the idols are fairly like regular choices, you know? Bonesaw from the first Spider-Man movie. We can consider Bonesaw a little inhuman. Bonesaw is ready. Altaria's Megastone, real. You're like way in there. You're way in there. Can you dash jump? Yeah. Like this? Like that? Venom, but by that I mean attached to Tom Hardy. Okay, see, that's not a hear me out. The Tom Hardiness takes over. If you just mean the Venom symbiote in general, that is a hear me out. That's different. That's different. You know? Oh, I see where this is going already. Thank you. Wow, you got it fast. That's crazy. Mega crystals. I have rock fetish. Okay, someone's going for Steven Universe over here. The Steven Universe characters, not Steven Universe the character. Been shiny hunting for like 2 hours and all I have to show is one Skiddo? Oof. I got nothing. How long have we been doing this for? Already? We've already been doing this for 50 minutes. No Dratini. That is the one benefit of like doing bench resets in this area. Like, you're not doing Dratinis as fast, but you are doing everything else. So you do get other shinies. Where this is a little bit, you know, a little bit, inefficient. Got shiny Alpha Victory Bell and named it Hergablah. Real. That is the sound he makes. Okay, so my sister-in-law just messaged me on Discord that she tuned into my stream and was perfectly timed for my car sex discussion. So I don't know what that means, but... see, I don't know where in that discussion she, like, fell into it. So, like, am I gonna have to explain later again? Or, like... Oh my god, Sour Gummy got the gift membership? That's crazy. What are the odds of that? What the hell are the odds of that? That's actually insane. It's funnier without context. You gotta be mysterious. Understandable. You gotta explain the point crow vid. Well, okay, the point crow vid, I didn't even explain that part in the first place. I just had to explain the cartoon I was watching. I've got more Discord messages now. And she says it's fun. Okay, well... Okay, so there's a Point Crow, what was it? Was it Northern Lion who was streaming with Point Crow? And, like, he made an AI bot to recap whatever was happening at Point Crow's stream. And so Point Crow just kept manipulating the bot to say that he was... he was doing a muffler. And he kept putting random things on the screen to get it confused. It was Doug Doug? It was Doug Doug. Okay. Look. They're both, like, bald, right? Is Doug Doug bald? Look, I only have room for so many white boy YouTubers in my head. For only so much room for, like, slightly older white boy YouTubers in my mind. Doug Doug is bald? Okay, okay. Alright, I'm on the right track then, if they're both bald. Yeah, that was, like, one of the first things I saw when I woke up this morning, by the way. That was one of the first things I saw when I woke up this morning, which is why I don't remember it super well. Like, I just sort of turned on my phone and I was like, huh. All right. That's why it only came back to me when we started talking about it. He's not bald. Well, then let's pretend that he is. Let's just gaslight everybody. Favorite bald white boy YouTuber is John Stone. But John Stone is bald. I've seen that with my own eyes. Yes. Can confirm. I've seen him in real life. 100% can tell you. John Stone, mega bald. Jimmy here is my favorite quirked up white boy with a little bit of swag. Yeah, but he's not bald. He's the opposite of bald. He got long hair. Jimmy here's hair is majestic. That hair is just absolutely majestic. It's flowing. I don't know what he does to it, but he has cooked with it. Hear me out, the sauce and Vsauce. What? The sauce from Vsauce? Wait, there is no sauce in Vsauce. RT Game has nice hair. I don't know when the last time I've seen RT Game is. I don't even know that, like, I've watched any videos where he appears. You know? Cat ears and lipstick? Nah, it's dog ears. You know? I gotta bark every now and then just to remind y'all that I'm the alpha, you know? It's very important. Very important. Hear me out, Mosslax. Alright. You don't know where that thing has been. Welcome in, Alicia. I need this Dratini to sparkle already so that we can get on to a different conversation. Me when I meow IRL to remind myself I'm a catboy. Real! Look, it's just fun. It's a fun stim, okay? It's a fun stim. It's such... It's so... Like, it has this, like, deep, visceral feeling in you where you're like... It just... You know, it's satisfying. And, like, also, I get to look at myself in the camera and be like, damn, I'm cute doing that. It's affirming as well. Hear me out, Asgore. Asgore is just like a furry man. That's pretty reasonable. There should be custom Mega Rings. I agree. I think that still might be a thing that they do in the DLC. That feels like a really good way to sell the DLC. You know, you already have all these animations made for the other characters using their Mega Rings. Like, or their Mega Accessories. Like, just put those in the DLC as a reason to buy it. And you get so many more people, right? Right? Hear me out, Sunflower. I need to get kitty ears. Watching your puppy ears is making me so happy. Everyone should have ears. I wish I could wear these ears out of the house. I probably will once I, like, have people to go out of the house with. But it's just me, so, like, you know, I already go out of the house looking transgender as fuck. Why lipstick? Because it's pretty. Okay, we need, like, a new soundtrack to listen to. What do we got? New Leaf, New Horizons, Xenoblade. We could do Xenoblade. We could do a little bit of Xenoblade. What is this? I have no idea what that is. All right, well, let's do a little bit of Xenoblade. Oh, I'm going all over the rooftop. I just didn't fall off though. I got grounded for barking as a joke. Oh. You gotta keep your barking to designated barking zones. Puppy girls, please keep to the designated barking zones on campus. The barking zones are there for your safety and for ours. Please stay to the designated barking zones. Think you would look pretty in purple lipstick? I look pretty in any lipstick. Sorta. I look okay in any lipstick. Do you have the song Picross 3D Round 2 titled Challenge? We opened the stream with that. Everyone keeps talking about Justine's theme. Yeah, it's pretty good. But, I like Elle's theme. Elle's theme cooks. I think that's my favorite music from this game. Actually, I'm gonna listen to that after we, No! Okay, first fall off of the night. I heard something. I thought I heard something. I thought I heard something. Is there someone around here? I don't think it was loud enough. Okay, you know, maybe we'll see it. I think I heard a whoosh. It was kind of a whoosh. Look, it might have just been my rotophone activating. It's the spyware that gets installed onto your Rotom phone that just plays the shiny sound every 5 minutes. That was the real evil plan in this thing. That's what Corbeau does if you don't pay him up. He installs the shiny sound on your phone. Because I don't think we'd be resetting anything else, right? It's just the Dratini that we're resetting. This guy's not getting reset. Actually, maybe he is. Oh. All right. Well. Okay. Love your player character's fit. She looks like a scientist. She's supposed to. This is the closest I could get. So I got, like, the cyber eyes. I got, like, the closest thing to a lab coat that there is. It's because, like, my character of me IRL, and I got the lab coat for this, I just don't wear it all the time, is a little scientist lady. There she is. That's her. I'll get more art of her soon. Don't worry. She's adorable, though. I mean, she's in the thumbnail, too. I forgot. She is also in the thumbnail. But a lot of people don't really come in through the thumbnail. Don't jump scare me with my own art. But your art is cute, so, like, it needs to be here, you know? It needs to be here. Red Minior? But the blue one. Blue things are always better because they're definitely, like, blue flavor, you know? Blue flavor, just so real. Vaguely blue flavor is the best flavor. Blue Scooby-Doo fruit snack flavor. Hear me out. Blue always hits. Blue always hits. Orange usually hits too. But orange is usually, like, literally just orange, you know? Blue Jolly Ranchers? Okay. So, did they change Blue Jolly Ranchers? Or did I change as a person? Because when I was a kid, Blue Jolly Ranchers were my favorite. They were delicious. They were the best ones. They were the ones I always went for. But now, Blue Jolly Ranchers, they're not as good. And I don't know if they changed them or what they were cooking there. I don't know if the Jolly Rancher changed or if I as a person changed, you know? Does anyone know? Have the Jolly Ranchers changed for anyone else? Blue hits different? Okay. I need to go to Hershey Park and ask all the employees to have nothing to do with the candy making. I just need to run around Hershey Park and just be like, yo, do you know what happened to Blue Jolly Ranchers? Do you have any of the old ones in the back that I can just, like, take and lick to like experience the old days? Anyway, so blue's not on top for me anymore. Cherry is on top for me now. Cherry is on top for me now. It's the estrogen. She cold your candy taste buds. No. This was before the estrogen. This was before estrogen. They'd be expired. I don't care. They'll still be good. They'll still be good. I'll get a little sick for a little taste of the old blue raspberry. Anyway, now the tier... Alright, so my tier list used to be that, like, blue was on top. Now my tier list is, like, Cherry Jolly Ranchers at the top, okay? Cherry Jolly Ranchers on top. Blue is in, like, second place. You know, blue's still pretty good. It's just not as good as it used to be. Alright? Green apple's below that. Watermelon's below that. However, watermelon has, like, this little addendum where, depending on the day, okay? Depending on what I'm feeling on the specific day... Watermelon can shoot up the rankings, okay? Watermelon is like a very volatile flavor where, like, sometimes it's rank 4, but, like, sometimes it can shoot up to rank 2, you know? All right? And grape is bullshit. Grape is the worst flavor. Fuck the grape Jolly Ranchers. Grape flavor things are the worst, and I hate them. They need to die. Stop including... I used to buy Jolly Rancher packages with the least amount of grape that I could see, so I didn't have to eat them. Grape is terrible. Grape is horrible. Grape is like when watermelon's a tier 4, it's like still up here. Grape is like 3 floors down in this building. Grape is so bad. Oh my god. What about a big grape? Well, that's worse because it's more of them. Artificial grape is terrible. I know. Grapes themselves, they're fine. I'm fine with grapes. I like some grapes. But the grape flavor, that's not what grapes taste like. That's a different thing. Grape juice, terrible. Grape Jolly Ranchers, terrible. Grape lollipop's terrible. Grape Laffy Taffy? Nah. Do you like grape jam? Well, yeah, because that's like realer grape. That's like made of grapes, you know? It's got like sugar in it, but it's also made of grapes. Excited to see what shinies we'll find. Based on my experience, probably none. We're just looking for Tatini right now. It's not going well. Grape flavored grape. Look, if they made the grape candies flavored like grape, we wouldn't have a problem. But they need to redefine the flavor of grape. Look, I think that you should not be able to call the flavor that grape currently is grape. I think we need to go to Congress and, like, this is the most important issue of our time. Redefining grape to be some other flavor. Just rename it to purple. Everyone will know what that means. Everyone will know what that means. Hear me out. Pink Starburst. All the Starbursts are pretty good. Right? Because there's orange, there's red, there's yellow, and there's pink. Yeah, all the Starbursts are pretty good. Orange is the best one. Followed by yellow. Followed by pink. And then I think red is on the bottom. But, like, they're all solid. They're all above Grape Jolly Ranchers. Alright. Yellow Starburst the best one. The yellow one's pretty good. It's pretty good. The yellow one's lemon, right? It's not banana. The yellow one's lemon. Yeah. It's like orange, lemon, I think strawberry, and like... I have no idea what the pink one is, honestly. Do you think Princess Bubblegum would taste good? I think you'd get irradiated and die, probably. I think she's still, like, giving off radiation poisoning. Saltwater Taffy, it's pretty good. Maple candy, though. Y'all had any maple candy? Maple candy's hitting. I don't know. Ask Marceline. That goes crazy. That's actually insane. They're like canon now. They're like doing it in the new show. They are like together, and I love that for them. Don't know if you ever had this candy. It's called Bacon Babies. It's on this little stick, and when I was eating, it ripped out my tooth. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what candy that is. If it's got actual bacon in it, I can't have it. It probably doesn't, though. I'll be real. Most things that say bacon flavored are not bacon. Pink Starburst are strawberry. The red ones are cherry. Oh, then the red ones are higher. All right. It's strawberry Starburst that I don't like. I haven't had Starburst in years. Have you ever had a maple bacon milkshake? I've had maple bacon Pop-Tarts. Those are good. I like those. I mean, they're Pop-Tarts. You know? You're telling me a bacon made this baby? Why can't you have bacon? I'm vegetarian. But usually fake bacon is not real bacon. I know people like put bacon on cupcakes and stuff. Bacon can sort of be like sweet. Gummy, I'm not answering that. That's insane. I'm not answering it, though. What did I read? Explain why you... I didn't read the comment. I didn't read the comment. I explicitly didn't read it out because it seems like it's, you know, leaning into insulting me. What's y'all's favorite Dum Dum flavor? Because I'm still about blue raspberry Dum Dums, alright? I'm still about blue raspberry Dum Dums. Whenever I see them at Five Below has like self-service candy where you can just like stuff a bunch of things in a bag. I get me some of those. Root beer? Root beer is, ugh. It's an acquired taste. I have not acquired it. But I can understand why someone would like root beer. You know? Love the butterscotch. Butterscotch is alright. It does a very good job at representing what it is. Cotton candy, okay. Cherry, okay. What else is there? Pineapple I don't really like. I don't really like the pineapple one. Mango. Mango's probably my second flavor. My second favorite? My second favorite. It's probably like blue raspberry Dum Dum and then mango Dum Dum. And then, you know, the rest of them are probably like, I can go in and out for them. Grapes on below. Have you had Chupa Pops? I have not had them. I am aware of them. I've not had them, though. But, like, why ears when we already have ears? Because, I don't know. They're cute. They go well with my hair. They give me an excuse to bark. Is that the name of the American candy, Dum Dum? Yeah, they're lollipops. The most popular, like, American lollipops are called Dum Dums. And they just come in a bunch of different flavors, and you'll find them, like, anywhere. They're like the most standard of American lollipops. They're, like, pretty small, too. They're not like big ones. What candies have I had recently? I mainly haven't been having chocolate recently, I'll be real. And that's mainly been through trail mix. I'm addicted to trail mix right now. Do you like rock candy? I don't know if I've ever had rock candy in my life. But, I mean, it's just sugar, so, you know. I'd be down with it. If Chris from Deltarune had a Pokemon, what Pokemon would it be? I don't know enough about Deltarune, honestly. I don't know enough about Chris's actual personality. I know, like, what the player makes them do. I don't know if they have any actual personality in the games. Morpeko? Ooh, Morpeko would be fun. You're right. You're right. That would kind of work. Okay, you see, that's not a personal... Not everything is a personal attack, but then, you know, says him anyway. Alright. Anyway. Be pink, you bastard! We've been here for 1 hour and 7 minutes. Why is it still... Why is it still blue? I've always hated the color blue. Sonic had a Pokemon, who would he have? Something fast, right? Oh, a hedgehog. It's a shaman. They could be friends. They're both hedgehogs, right? Why are you blue? I, for the life of me, can't even remember the context of that scene. I've watched Breaking Bad, and I cannot remember the context of the scene. Why he was blue. A Alolan Sandslash? Oh, you're right. Or, like, Shiny Lycanroc. Shiny Lycanroc, you get that nice blue color, too. Should I try shiny hunting in Pokemon ZA, even though I don't have much time to do stuff like that? I'd say, like, prioritize on, you know, having fun. I like shiny hunting because it gives me a chance to chill out and, like, talk to people in chat, but it's definitely not for everybody. It is not the most... I mean, if you're watching something else, like, on TV and you can do it mindlessly, that's another reason, you know? 2 birds, 1 stone, but... Who's your favorite musical artist? I don't even have one, I don't think. I listen to, like, such a random assortment of things. I like Less Than Jake a lot. And Goldfinger. And Real Big Fish. I like ska, guys. I like the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater soundtrack. Travis Scott is in Fortnite again. They got him and The Simpsons. I haven't checked the shop for Fortnite yet today. Low-key, did you enjoy Breaking Bad? Oh, I love Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was baller. I was 100% down with it. I watched Better Call Saul as well. I haven't seen the new show yet. Or, well, obviously, like, the new Vince Gilligan show. Has nothing to do with the other two, but... I don't have Apple TV Plus, and I kind of am not willing to buy it. That's where I draw the line. I may have every other streaming site in existence, but Apple TV Plus is where I draw the line. Have you seen El Camino? I did watch El Camino. It was fine. It didn't really feel super necessary. It definitely felt like something that I just put out to, like, have a thing for Netflix. It didn't feel like it was super necessitated. But, like, it also was inoffensive. Do you have Tubi? Tubi's free. Everyone's got Tubi. It came free with your Xbox. You can watch Yoga Hosers on there. I haven't watched Supernatural, though. I've seen 1 episode of Supernatural, chat. And that's the Scooby-Doo episode. because it's the Scooby-Doo episode of Supernatural. I mean, you gotta watch that, okay? Like, like, come on. I'll also probably watch the Time Loop episode someday. I'm gonna pop off so hard when I get this Dratini. Can you do the worm? No. Especially because people live below me and it's 9 o'clock. So, you know, they might... It's 9 o'clock on a school night, guys. I don't know if this is good worm doing hours. Katamari Damacy! Hell yeah! I can't do the worm. The worm cannot be done here. Even if I did do the worm, you guys wouldn't see it. Because I'd have to point the camera down, and I want to. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. No, no, no! Yes! Oh my god, did you see that trick shot? Did you see that trick shot? Sorry to anybody who thought I got the shiny. I just hit like a great trick shot because I fell off the roof. We're good, though. We didn't fall. Oh my god. I hit that. I hit that. Oh my lord. See, if there was just a little lip, if this little lip went all the way down, we wouldn't have these roof falling problems. Alas, we do. Top 10 epic gamer moments of all time. Number 10, that time I almost fell off the roof, but then I didn't. Number 9, that time I caught a shiny Fennekin when I actually wanted a shiny Swablu. Number 8, that time Ivor punched a wall. Number 7, that time that I did a roll. That's pretty cool. Number 6, that time that I went to the whole... This is worse than that time I went to the home menu and went to my screenshots and found a crazy image there. Where's a crazy image? I didn't prepare for this bit. Wow, that sure is a crazy image. Guys, I didn't prep my cutaways. I've seen that. Look, I've seen that guy that just makes the cutaways. Those are hilarious. But now I can't do it because, like, you know, I can't prep cutaways. That's what he does. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. When you get your Burger King burger, you don't want somebody's foot fungus, but that might be what you get. Show me your phone wallpaper. Okay. It's me. That's it. It's the image that we looked at earlier. I know. I think too highly of myself. I wonder if that person who made that drawing is perhaps here. In chat right now. Did you ever watch the top hottest Sonic females video? I've never watched it, but like I've obtained knowledge about it through osmosis, you know? I've obtained knowledge about it in general just through like hearing people reference it. Who's got pink quills, a badass dress, and a badass hammer? Why, it's Amy Rose, of course. Like, that's my extent of knowledge on the video. I know how it's structured. I've heard people reference it. But I don't do good with cringe, okay? What song is playing right now? Lonely Rolling Star from Katamari Damacy. Katamari Damacy's soundtrack is a banger. Anyway, I don't do well with, like, cringe material. I cringe very easily. So, like, I can't watch videos like that. Warning, Point Crow appears to have having intercourse with the car muffler. Is Point Crow streaming right now? If I go to Point Crow's stream, will he be doing this? Can y'all just update me on what Point Crow is doing? I don't have money for an AI bot, Y'all just tell me what Point Crow's doing and I'll believe it. Oh, did you see the new Mario trailer? I did. It looks all right. You know, I liked the first Mario well enough. It was like a 6 out of 10 for me. You know, the type of movie where I'd like watch it again maybe, but like I don't feel actively obligated to. I like the soundtrack a lot. Hopefully the sequel is... I don't know what else I want from a Mario movie, you know? I've never really felt the need to, like, see a Mario movie. I do like that Brie Larson is Rosalina. She cooks, all right? Perfect casting, perfect casting. Like, so real. Oh my... Possibly up there with Charlie Day as Luigi for casting. Yeah, Mario being Chris Pratt again is kind of annoying. Yeah... But, you know, it would also be weird if they changed it at this point. Wait. Hold on. Let's keep running back and forth. Where can I, can we add a video source? Oh, we can. Did I break everything? Did I break everything? Oh, okay. Wait. Playlist. Oh, okay. Add file. Hold on 1 sec. I made something and y'all need to witness it. Is it here? Oh, I know where it is. Hold on. Y'all need to witness the thing that I made, all right? We need... Where... I posted it yesterday. There we go. Download. All right, we got it. Beautiful. I love you. Okay. It's right here. Can I just drag this in? Is this gonna work? It's not playing the audio. That's fine, though. It would get copyright claimed. Look at this meme I made, guys. Look at this meme I made. Do you like my meme? Do you like my meme? There's like a template on Twitter somewhere. Upload this to the next lap one dies. We can't because it's Mario movie. It might get copyright claimed. We can't do movie stuff anymore. That was like one of the big things that actually did get copyright claimed for us before. Was a Mario movie trailer clip, oddly enough. That was one of the things where like we actually had... That's one of the reasons we don't do movie clips anymore. Because for some reason... Hold on, we're adding more Katamari music. There we go. What? Do you want Shiny Dragonite? Yeah. Dragonite's like the best thing to like do battles in this game. Like do quick battles. Is this a Katamari song? I feel like I've never heard this. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's catch up. Alright, I just got off a long day at work, but I wanted to drop to say you're one of my favorite PokeTubers out there. I'm a trans man Poke streamer, and you're a huge inspiration. Thank you so much. I do like hearing stuff like that. It's, you know, it's reassuring to, like... This is a crazy fucking song. It's reassuring to hear, you know, that, like, people feel seen and, like, feel good about the representation that I'm hopefully bringing to the space. I very much like being here as like a, y'all can't fucking get rid of us. We're here, you know? How many shinies today? Shut up. That's not the cool autistic gamer I know. Hi. You just watched a cool cartoon clip from the cool autistic gamer 775. Subscribe for more and hit a like if you liked it. Thank you. I know, Ball. I know, Ball. One of my comments is on that video, and someone's like, why the fuck are you here? Chat, I'm addicted to just leaving comments on random YouTube videos. Okay? Because, like, here's the thing. Okay, so when you have over 100 subs on YouTube, basically, YouTube Studio has a filter where YouTube Studio has a filter where if you're over 100K subs, they can't filter out your comments. So if they have the YouTube Studio app on their phone, your comments get through no matter what if they have notifications on. Because you can filter subscribers to be like, oh, if this person has more than 100, if this person has more than 1,000. The max bound of that is 100K, which means that I get through to anybody's notifications if they have them turned on for YouTube Studio. And it is an addicting power to just be able to, like, to directly send a notification to any YouTuber you see. And also, I have a verified account now, which I think also, like, puts it up in the rankings, I think. So, like, basically, you just get a big bump in the comments when you're a bigger channel. And it's really funny to just put comments in random places, you know? How did you get your shiny Fennekin? By looking for a shiny Altaria. Really, though, you go to Area 18. You spawn in here, you go through here, go down this alley, climb up over here, go in through here, and there's a bench on this roof. Or actually, there's a bench right here. Fennekin spawns over there. That's where you go. Hope you get Dratini this stream. I hope I get it too, because then I can play the game again. Then I can, like, do real shiny hunts again. If I just finally get it. Why is ZA segregated like the Hunger Games? Because apparently real life France is like this. It's like segregated into okay, that's a terrible name for it. It's split into like actual number districts or something. I believe this is based off real France. I believe. Look, Twitter might have been lying to me. It's always possible. But I don't think they had any motive to lie in that case. France is real? I know, right? I was a little surprised the first time I learned. You'll get used to it. It's okay. You know, Pokemon are actually real there, too. Yeah. You can actually catch Fletchling. You can just take them home. You can just take a Fletchling home. No one can stop you. There's anti-homeless benches, too. Yep. Yep. Hyacinth's name is interesting. Is it Hyacinth or Jacinth? I always say Jacinth, because that's like my first instinct. That's how I got stuck on Lysandre, though. You're controlling an actual person in France right now? Oh my god, it's been an Ender's Game situation the whole time? Jesus. You mean that actually happened? That's okay. I don't think we killed anybody in this game. I think it's fine. I don't think we killed anybody. That happened in X and Y. That was what Bonnie did. This is gonna be in the news tomorrow. Someone runs back and forth on a roof. That's pretty boring news. Lysandre is using those homeless benches? He is. I feel like he definitely stayed at the hotel before, right? I guess he might be a little too prideful to do it, but I feel like he had stayed at Hotel Z a couple of times. Yeah, all Pokemon games are actually real. You're actually controlling some poor child in Japan. You're making them run around the entire archipelago. They're off their meds. They keep seeing the fantastical creatures. What if Pokemon was actually a drug trip? In my theory, I will explain that Pokemon is actually a coma drug trip of the guy who died in... I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. That crazy artist chick with the exploding Pokemon probably died. No. No. Because the explosion's not real. It just feels real. They're dog ears. They're dog ears. Yeah, shout out to Ash Coma Theory. That thing, way too prevalent. That's why Ash sees real-life animals in the beginning of Pokemon, but they start to fade away as his grip on life loosens. Or, animals were just in Pokemon at the start. And then they came up with enough Pokemon that they didn't have to do them anymore. Mr. Beast video idea. I made 500 children run around on their rooftops to see if they could get a shiny dog to spawn. That's right. We've created a puppy mill to make black lab after black lab, but I'm having these children run around hatching them from eggs until someone finds the white one. I shiny hunted in real life. That's right, selective breeding. You did find shiny Tepig? Oh, nice. I don't have a single shiny starter yet, but I would love to get one. I also haven't tried that much. You know, I've just done a little bit of benches, but I have not looked into the shiny starters. It's getting foggy. I can't see Dratini anymore. It's getting so foggy here. Okay, we're gonna sleep to get rid of the fog. I don't want to just be staring at fog this entire time. Oh, hi, Mimilop. Zacian might be nearby. Oh, that means peak music nearby. I made a child run a rooftop in France to see if a worm would change color. I made a child run back and forth across a rooftop for 100 days. He misses his family. Alright. There we go, it's not foggy anymore. I saw the red eyes and I thought it was pink for a second. While we're here, let's get rid of the pink crystal. Go psychic that. Big Mommy, you're stuck. Thank you, Big Mommy. What's this song? K Sarah Sarah from Katamari Damacy. Tried looking for a shiny Bulbasaur and I got a shiny Alpha Roserade. Well, that's not terrible. Roserade's a pretty cool shiny. It's all purple. Well, it's like black and purple, right? It's got like one black rose, one purple rose. Just saw her name, Big Mommy. Well, what else would you call her? She's big. And, okay, she is female. I wasn't sure there for a second. Is that a shiny Alpha Clefairy? I got lucky. Okay, this is the only shiny Clefairy I got. I got lucky. What you do is you have to reset zone 19. You spawn in here. Or, no, you spawn in here. You fly to zone 19, you spawn in here, you run down to here, the Clefairy spawn in there, and you fly back. And then you just keep doing that loop of things. You can only do it at nighttime, because they only spawn in at nighttime, and they only spawn in here, so you gotta run down from the fly point. I just got really lucky and got an alpha. Whoever changed your legal name to Big Mommy Slanted Gaming. That's too many names. That would make my first name Big. Me and Yukina could share the same first name. She was a fairy. If I was a boy, I would name my shiny Lopunny in Pokemon Legends Arceus Mommy. Why only if you were a boy? Having a mother is not gender specific. I don't know if you know this. I'm considering it. Look. Let's say we get to 10 million subscribers on this channel. Sure, because then I won't have to deal with, you know, being employed anymore. If we ever get to a point where I don't need to be employed or do any work for the rest of my life, sure. I already don't care about my, like, actual legal name. You know? This Dratini is driving us all insane. 10K is not enough. I said 10 million. I said 10 million, not 10K. I have 10K. 10 million. 10 million. Did you not see the sub count where it says 190K? I'm not gonna make it on a sub count for something I already got. Do people call you Ms. Gaming? They can. Auntie Gaming? Let me go ask ChatGPT. Don't ask ChatGPT for comment ideas. Use your brain. Dratini took me forever, and I was blessed with an alpha one, no less. Oh. How long is forever? Because we've been going for at least 7.5 hours now. Not in this stream, of course, but, like, in general. Yeah, I know. Katamari Damacy's going kind of crazy. If it's too loud, let me know. Catch you later, Gummy. Are you with charm? Yes. I have so much charm. I have so much charm here. Are we sure that Dratini isn't shiny locked? Are we sure that they didn't remove shinies when they updated the game? Kind of a banger here. Wait. What are they cooking? What's this wobble wobble song? Flying to restaurants in near like not easier for Dratini. You gotta like go up to the roof to spawn that one in though. You gotta fly there, you gotta go up to the roof. But you can do 2 at a time. Do we want to do that? Because, like, you can duplicate that spawn. I think, right? Like, you can lead that guy away and duplicate him so you get 2 of them. Which might be faster and might not. I don't know. Because it has a fly cutscene and a moving aspect. What you're doing now is quicker? That's what I thought. Can I duplicate this spawn? Is there, like, a way to duplicate this Dratini so that 2 of these spawn? I feel like there's not enough room. If it's an alpha? Is there enough room to lead it away? Do I just, like, lead it to the opposite corner? Actually, I don't think it can climb up those roofs, can it? It can probably get as far as there. Like, that roof right there, that little lip. Because I don't think it can get up. If it could spawn, it's a Dragonite, maybe. Uh, 1 to 10. How sat? Oh, that's spoilers. No spoilers right now. No spoilers. No plot spoilers, at least. Some people haven't played this game yet. This song is me driving myself to insanity. Why is Katamari Damacy? Why? This is supposed to be chill music to roll up a ball to. I'm doing the rolling. I got the ball. But it's not chill. Catch you later, G Cubed. Don't think you can get Dragonite? Yeah, you can't get Dragonite. We would know by now if you could get Dragonite to spawn up here. I'm just saying, like, I don't think Dragonair can get over that lip. I think it would need to be flying. Is that the lab coat on your character? It's the closest thing I could find to one. It's pretty close, right? Because, like, obviously, I like a good lab coat. Best character design elements. Give your characters lab coats. They can flop around and stuff. Oh, it had red eyes and I got excited. Go to zone 20 and press your luck with Dragonite? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. The odds of that are way lower than this. Thank you, Fallen. We should we should just keep that message around. So many people were asking about this outfit because, like, it cooks, right? So many people are asking about it because they know it cooks. Oversized lab coats, those are surprisingly hard to get. I mean, when you're big, at least, you know? Like, I'm like 6'1", and so, like, it was hard for me to get a pretty big lab coat. To the point where it took my grandfather dying and just having one in his woodworking shop, and I went, wow, this is pretty big. And that's the biggest lab coat I ever found. Should I have an FAQ in here? Possibly. What? Yeah, I mean, where else would my lab coat come from? Where else would my iconic lab coat come from? Whoop. You think I bought this at a store? Nah. Nah. My lab coat and my car came from the same place. Alright, let's go back to this. I need a drink soon. Satchel on the back looks like an anchor. Oh yeah, kinda. I just kind of wanted something that blended in, you know? I also got socks from that. Look, we wore the same size clothing, and he had an unopened thing of socks. So I also got socks. These are my inheritances. You need a big jug on stream? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, Soapy Nebraska's going out to pull a point crow. I see. I'll catch you later. I understand. Look. Point crow did a lot for advancing the car-loving community. You know? My real ear is itchy. I'm sorry to break the illusion. It's really itchy. Alright, now we'll scratch this one to make it all better. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Buddy, be pink. Be pink already. Alright, I have to mind to just do picking. Let's do some resets at the play. Alright, here's what we're doing. We're doing some resets at the bench because the bench will reset everything and we'll at least get something shiny. Okay? If we do this, we'll get something shiny. It may not be Dratini, but at least we'll have some, like, small amount of dopamine. Alright? A tiny amount of dopamine will go through my veins. Right? We'll get, like, a Haunter or a Bellsprout or something. Bepsis. And we can see the Dratini for a few glorious moments while we wait. I wish there was a way to reset Gumi here at the same time as Dratini. Because sometimes Gumi's here, and I would like to have both of those. What's your favorite vocal stim? Oh. I don't know. Look, I've been on a couple recently, you know? I've been on singing VeggieTales songs, alright? I've had some VeggieTales songs going through my head. What's the thing that, like, I heard... What's the thing I was on most recently? There was something, like, really weird that I was stimming to. I don't remember. Look, if we get shiny Alpha Gumi before we get any shiny Dratini, I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens. Sweep, don't tell them that you'll be distracted. They'll use that moment. Mine might be talking about Dr. Monster. I've got to go see my Dr. Monster visit with Dr. Monster. Did y'all see the new episode of Smiling Friends? Did y'all see that? Like, that was just like a flashbang. Like, that it kind of came out of nowhere. You mean the camping episode? I mean the camping episode. I mean Alan licking cookie crumbs off Mr. Boss's chest. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It was a little much. Oh, yeah. Oh, because, like, I'd also seen... Gumi's here, by the way. So we're now at an impasse where we could just do Gumi. I'll leave him be. Because, like, I also saw an edit, like, the day before that episode came out of Alan from the Halloween episode going, "Me was born this way," set to Lady Gaga's Born This Way, and it was talking about how he's all the sexualities that Alan is, and then it immediately came true the next day. It was crazy. Did you see the next sneak peek for next week's episode? I did. I saw that they have the fucked up Pac-Man that's on drugs from the video where the guys are like, where Pac-Man comes in and he's like, yo, what it is, motherfucker? Hey, Pac-Man, what's up? Me, you bitches, I'm high on crack. Want a freebase? No, Pac-Man, drugs are bad. Nope, can't help you there, buddy. Pussies. Whoa, holy shit. And it plays the Pac-Man theme. Y'all know that video? Am I just speaking like craziness here? There's an old meme video of Pac-Man high on crack. You know? I pretty much summed up the entire video for you, by the way. I summed up the entire important part of the video for you. What battles count to the shiny charm? Any battles with trainers. Any trainer battles. I also saw what was in the preview that I saw today? It was really funny. I just don't remember what it was because I saw it like right before stream. And so it didn't enter my long-term memory yet. I mean, I also saw the version with like the self-insert girl. Charlie called him to work. Yeah, Charlie called him to work, but then something funny happened. Something really funny happened, and I don't remember what it was. He opened up the game. What happened there? It was funny. I laughed at it. I know that I laughed at it. I did get Shiny Alpha Dratini first time. Mr. Boss saw a Steam activity. That was the other clip, though. Something funny happens at the end of, like... What was it? Because, like, he opens up the game, and I think you just have, like, real-life Michael Cusack on there. I can't remember what happened after that. It's blocked out of my mind. I know... Look, it didn't... My mind only has so much Smiling Friends room, and a lot of it's taken up by Alan licking cookies off Mr. Boss, okay? I feel like that's a natural reaction. Oh, Gumi's here. Gumi's here. Hi, Gumi. Hi, Gumi. I love you, Gumi. Hi, baby. Okay. Guys, whenever Gumi spawns in, we gotta see him. Love your streams and your Pikachus in the background. We need to get a Pikachu for them. They need a Pikachu to live with. Continuing the fossil hunt for Tyrant? Oh, best of luck. I can't do that. I mean, that one's nice because you just get to sit there and press the A button. But, like... That is some... This is the Katamari Damacy song that sounds like the Rugrats intro, you know, where they go, ba-ba! That thing. Kind of crazy. Not really a song, though. Got a turbo controller? I need to get one still. I'll get one. Got flashbanged by Mount Lady hiding next to Marnie. Yeah, she works at GameStop. You know, that she was on the GameStop clearance rack because her hair's a little fucked up. So I got her really cheap, and I I took a picture of her on the clearance rack, and I'm like, look, she works at GameStop. She's an employee here. And I was like, I have to go back for her. She works at GameStop. So that's GameStop employee Mount Lady. Which is worse? Which is the worst memory? Alan's comment about Mole Man or Alan licking the crumbs off Mr. Boss? Him licking the crumbs off Mr. Boss was very visceral. That was a very visceral scene that just, like, exists to shove itself in your mind. You know, the Mole Man's penis, like, if it looked good, it looked good, you know? You can't get angry at him for that. And he was just covering for Pim. He was just covering for Pim. Pim goes over to his buddy Charlie and he's like, it looks like yours. You can't say that, Pim. You should be glad that Alan covered for you. I like when Alan nommed Charlie's nose. That's a stim. Nom. Nom. I'm just doing that little noise. It's gonna be a dark day when Twitter finally decides that smiling friends, you're not allowed to find it funny anymore. When they finally go like, oh, was this show ever really funny? It really fell off in season 2, actually. So cute with kitty headphones. They're dog ears. I'm a doggy. Ruff. Very important. Oh, I need to get fangs. We need to get fangs, chat, sometime. We need to get little sharp canines. What's your lipstick? It is NYX Buttergloss. I think this is vanilla cream pie. NYX Buttergloss. I need a few different colors of NYX Buttergloss because I really like this. It stays on well. It's easy to apply. But this is the color that I usually get. What's your favorite plushie that you have? Well, right now it's this. A lot. I love this thing so much, but that's recency bias. Don't let him hear that, actually. Well, right now it is this. What battles count towards Shiny Charm? Any trainer battles. If you have a battle with a trainer, it counts. Do you have a Chef Pikachu plushie? I have a... Where is it? I have one of those Patissiere Pikachu plushies. Gumi's here! Hi, Gumi. Bye, Gumi. I have one of those guys. I love it. I'm so glad that I have one from the Pokemon Cafe. Have you tried using a lip liner? I haven't. I have not tried the advanced tech yet. Gumi's still here? Nope, Gumi's gone. ZA sucks because no Mega Barrel. Oh, you gotta give him like Ultra Sir. Just give him like mega moves of all the HMs. He finally snapped. Mega Barrel is just Barrel after he finally snaps and doesn't want to be an HM slave anymore. Surf on the blood of the oppressors. Rock smash their skulls in. Rock climb the ranks to political power. This guy's kind of going hard in this song. When the LEGO Pokemon stuff gets official images, will you talk about them? Probably. That seems like the type of thing that I'd make a short about. I mean, also if they're good, like, I'll build them. Here's the thing, I don't have space for Legos, but I do like building them. But, like, I built all the Animal Crossing Legos, and then I didn't have any place to put them. Because, like, where do I put them? I already got a ton of stuff back there. I mainly got plushies back there right now, because they fit really well. Sooner or later, there's going to be a bunch of figures back there. The problem with these shelves is that you can't buy just, like, shelves for them. You gotta buy a whole new unit if you want to get more shelves, and it's, I have too much stuff. Like, I want to have them separated more. My Ditto's getting busy. Oh, you Masada Method Hunting. Love your shorts and love you seeing your stream. Cup of work. Thank you so much, Alex. What Pokemon are you excited for the most in the new DLC? Mega Baxcalibur or Mega Chimecho? I'm more excited for Chimecho. I don't think Excalibur changes enough. Like, yeah, he got stabbed, but... You know, Chimecho is more immediately cool. I am excited for Pikachu Y, though. I want Pikachu Y. He looks all scruffy. He's the scruffy-looking one. Or, sorry, well, it's Mega Raichu Y. But we all know it's Mega Pikachu. There's a ColourPop lipstick collection that's Pokemon-themed. Ooh. Dax is lame. Chimecho's sweet. Real. That's the one that I was, like, more immediately into than Baxcalibur. Because Baxcalibur Mega evolved, and I was just kind of like, oh. Well, alright then. Maybe if, like, the sword was glowing, like, really glowy in him. I don't know. Finally got the AFK 1,000 bottles to work. Nice. Get you that shiny charm. I have the shiny charm, and it's still not doing anything for me. No shiny Dratini's here. It's cool that they're giving newer Pokemon Megas. Yeah, I really like that. I understand that they didn't want to put a bunch of newer Pokemon into Lumiose just because, like, they weren't here before, and they're not in the Kalos region. But it's nice that they are letting them be in, like, hyperspace. You know? What was I gonna say? That was, like, something I also didn't like about Legends Arceus. Is, like, for the Legends games, they seem to be, like, keeping to the Pokemon that were here originally, which is a little sad. Like, I want to see newer Pokemon in older regions, but I understand the lore building and why that is the way that it is. Pokemon going over 100 is nuts, and I'm hyped for it. I think it's the perfect thing for gameplay. I am so happy that they're doing that for gameplay. Because, like, my team's already over level 100. I'm working on raising up a team right now that will also be level 100. Like, I wasn't going to have party members that were ready for that. But now, like, you can take any party members in there and they'll be, like, adjusted to the right levels for it. They're singing crazy shit about Katamari's in here. Yanmega's Japanese name is Mega Yanma. So if a Mega Evolution ever not announced, it would be named Mega Yanma. I don't know if that's a reason to make that Mega Evolution happen or a reason not to make it happen, honestly. I don't know if that, like, points to it being more likely or less likely. Sapphic goth mommies taking over the government to give us universal healthcare. I would love some universal healthcare. Please. Please, for the love of God. Oh. Give me some of that. Not just universal healthcare, mandatory healthcare. You will get healthcared. What a nice bench. I know, I agree. Look, it's just so comfy. I gotta keep trying it out. I can't believe it. I can't believe how comfy this bench is. Look, we got Mega Meganium. I guess anything could happen. Mega Yanma? It might be the way of the future. Ah. Please. What's happening over here? Do we have anything? There's an Ekans down there. No! Okay, fun fact. Don't roll off the building. This has been your pro gamer tip of the day. When you're on top of a building, don't... Ugh. I just wanted to see if I had shinies. We also got to check for nighttime shinies. Don't know why you enjoy playing Legend Zaza? Well, pretty much for the same reason I enjoy playing any Pokemon game, you know? You shiny hunt until you get that big dopamine push, and then you're like, you finally get it, and you get excited. Okay, this guy's alpha. Hold on, let's try leading him away a little bit. Okay. We can lead him as far as here. I don't think he can get up here. Gumi's gonna be here. Yeah, we can't lead in any farther than that. Can we, like, push him off? Do a flip! No. Okay, can we, like... Maybe if we can, like, do this? Run off. Run off, my friend. Wait, if he goes for a, takedown, we just, like, get over there. That's not a takedown. We can, like, get him down there, right? And that'll, like, lead him away. Maybe. And then we can just, like, respawn him. Is that how leading things away works? No, I missed! He did the thing that I needed and I missed. Alright. Do a takedown. Do a takedown. Do a takedown. Please. Please fall off the roof. Fall off the roof, my friend. You know you want to. Please. Yes! Yes, there he goes! Did you despawn, my friend? Okay, he's still there. Alright, wait, let's see if we can, like, lead him somewhere. Let's see if we can, like, lead him somewhere away so that there's two of them. Right? This is how you do this? Maybe? It's still here. It's still here. Where can we lead it? Maybe this way? Maybe come this way, guy? Come over this way? Yeah, yeah. Come over here. Come over here, buddy. Oh, heck yeah. Was there another one on the roof just now? I don't think so, but, Okay, maybe like right here, and then we go back. What's going on? We're trying to duplicate this spawn, and I don't know how we do it at all. I don't know how to do this at all. But look, if it gives me a chance at, like, 2 Drachinis, and also barking Katamari Damacy noises are playing, I guess. Alright, so, are you still here? You're here, okay. You're there. I might need to, let's see if I go back up if there's another one. Right? Because I might need to, like, have them both in range at the same time or something. So making my way back up might do some good. Perhaps? Well, he's not up here. So another one has not spawned. Which means that that guy's a little too close, I think. Huh. Alright, let's try leading him farther down the street then, I guess? Hi, buddy. Hello, buddy. That's his home now. So he lives there now. Right? That's where he lives. Okay, okay. Wait, he's willing to come out this way, though. We're about 66 meters away. Okay, wait. Is that as far as you're willing to go, buddy? Okay. Okay, he's willing to go over to here. I think maybe, like, over this way? We're trying to lead him far away from his home, but still, like, keep that in range, I think. Okay. Save progress here. Now his home is over here. And hopefully there's, like, some magic spot where they're both in range and, like, it just works. Stop endangering the poor citizens of Lumios. They're fine. They'll be chill. Look, Ivor's teaching them to throw hands, okay? Ivor is teaching them their own Pokemon moves. Hi, buddy. All right, bye. Yeah, you go back to your home. You go back to your home, buddy. You go back to your home. Yeah, the passerby, they don't care. They're fine, all right? So, like, now if we go up here, we have that guy loaded in over there, but he's so far away that hopefully there's another guy waiting for us up here. I think. Conceptually, that's how it's supposed to work. You're not up here, my friend. You're not up here. I don't even know where I left him. Let's just reset at the bench and see what happens. Oh, okay, wait, there's one back there now. Okay, there's one there now. So now, if we hang out, are there gonna be two? Maybe? Perhaps? Oh. Have you listened to Splatoon music? I love Splatoon music. Yeah, Gumi's here. Hi, Gumi. B2. There's one. There is merely one. Okay, well... And we got a scammer worm. Alright, Big Mommy, kill that guy. Kill that guy. We're doing nighttime hunts. That's the secret. We've been doing daytime, we need to be doing nighttime. That's the secret here. See, it's already a Dragonair. What song is this? It's Walking on a Star from Katamari Damacy. It's like the Katamari Damacy menu song where like you're picking a level. This is that song. What are your pronouns? She, her. See, we got a big one too. The luck is already working. We just had to lead him into the Paris street. What is... Hold on. Look, okay, the song that I'm listening to has, like, images. Like, as it goes. Alright, it's like a slideshow. Oh. Please don't fall off the roof. Okay. Hold on. I need to show you exactly what I saw. This is what I saw when I looked over, okay? I looked over and I saw this man. Alright? I'll restart the music so that, like, you can experience it as I did. I just look over. No, I want to keep that there. I want to keep that there, too. Yeah, we can replace that guy. I look over to this chill as hell music, and I just see Johnson. That's him, all right. That's Johnson. Yep. Love you, Johnson. Great job, buddy. Great job, Johnson. It's Johnson. Oh, who we got on screen now? Hold on. Hold on, who's on screen now? This guy don't even have a name. It's a mustache triangle guy with no name. Oh, we got Rectangle Girl. Her name's Havana. We got Havana. Who the fuck is Johnson? That's him. That's Johnson. Who's up next? We got Peso. Peso's on screen now. Y'all can't even see it, but we got Peso up in here. Maybe I can make you see it. Hold on. Let's do a window capture. No, because I have a lot of windows open right now. I can't set it up at the moment. Shigayo. Image, media source. Ooh, we could do media source, right? I don't know how it works. Johnson is the actual name? Possibly. That does sound like a Katamari Damacy character. I'll be real. Ever seen Katamari Damacy's? They make much less sense than high leaderboard Pokemon Red runs? Wait, what is this guy's name? Odeko. Okay, well that's pretty much an Odeko. No! We got purple shit. Like your cat ears? Are you diabetic? What the fuck? Well, they're not cat ears, they're dog ears. And no, I'm not diabetic. Shiny Dragonite is terrible. Why do you want it? Because if I'm gonna raise up a Dragonite, it's gotta be sparkly. That's the only option. That's the only option I have, you know? Why would I raise up a normal one? I like all my utility Pokemon to be shiny. Alright, you don't run away. Thank you. It does become a pretty blue. Mega Dragonite, he is a pretty blue. You didn't hear it from me, but he sorta had a glow up. A little bit. But this is crazy, because Dratini was a freebie back in Black and White, too. Can you use the transition ray gun on me? Yes. Oh, I have more Pringles. Guys, I didn't eat all my Pringles. There you go, you've been transed. Guys, I have more Pringles. I can eat those later. Oh my god. I also just have a fucking thing of soda here that I can drink and have moisture in my mouth again. Dear Lord. Yeah, I might have hit a few people with the trans ray. Sorry about that. Hopefully y'all will chill with it. Alright, we got moisture on my lips again. They're not all chappy, they're not a desert. They're not that commercial where, like, it's got the guy driving through the desert and then, like, zooms out and it's his lips. And he puts on chapstick and now he's at, like, an oasis. I don't know if I just made that up or if that's a real commercial. If I just made that up and anybody makes that, you gotta pay me, okay? If y'all ever see a lip commercial like that and it came out after this video, they gotta pay me. I might be thinking of an Icebreakers commercial, honestly. Hold on, I might be thinking of Icebreakers. Now that I think about it. It's like a desert and then it becomes like a snowy oasis and it's like in their mouth. I don't know, I'm cooking. Are you trans? Yeah. Shiny Pangoro is the one shiny I might not want to catch. Why not? Why don't you want him? He's like a red panda. He's adorable. Gave us the ability to like alter Pokemon colors in a boutique or something. I'm not going to attempt to spell because I spiced myself with Devil's Light. What? You don't like him that much? Wait, you're not even the Pangoro person. Banger alert. What are the effects on the ray on those who already transitioned? Look, I don't know how the ray gun works. It's lucky that it does anything. It's lucky that it doesn't turn you into a house. We've talked about that book. Still not a fan. You become double trans? Yeah. Sure, why not? You just become, like, exponentially pretty, because like when you transition you obviously just get more beautiful. All right, let's be real here. It's that meme of like saddest guy you'll ever see, most beautiful woman in your entire life. It just like exponentially does that. You can't use it too many times or else people's eyes will literally melt out of their sockets, but you know, you can juice the numbers a little bit. The ray that turns you into House MD. You don't want to be him. You do not want to be that guy. Ugh. Yeah, you just turn into a beam of light. Hold on, let me find the picture. Let me find the picture. If you use it too much... Thank you, Day-Night Cycle. Hold on. That's not helpful. That's not what I want. That's the image directly before what I want. Hold on. Please. No! That's not helpful. Where's the image that I want? It's not... I have a very specific image. You're ruining the joke. The joke's going away. All right, hold on. I gotta watch Family Guy for a second. Hold on. I'm gonna mute his... Shut up, Meg. I'm gonna mute it as soon as possible. We gotta watch some Family Guy funny moments so I can get my screenshot. All right. Found it. Found it. Found it. Yes. 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 All right. All right. Here's what happens when you get hit with the transgender ray gun too long. Okay. Okay. All right. If you get hit with the transgender ray too many times, you turn into this, okay? That's what happens to you. You turn into a being of pure light. All right? That's what happens. All right? No, that's just a Peter Griffin exclusive thing. You don't get the ball chin. That's just what Peter Griffin looks like, okay? I spent so long trying to find that screenshot because the only one I could find was this one. The only screenshot I could fucking find was this. And that's not helpful. That's not what I want. I searched Peter Griffin beam of light and I kept getting that. That's not him as a beam of light. That's just him floating. Me when Taco Bell. Hey, Lois. I injected myself with estrogen. Now I'm a being of pure light. I like when he stains glass. That's a good joke. I agree. I think that one is a trans joke, actually. I think that is actually them making a trans joke, but it's a pretty funny one. I'll give them that. I think we figured out the strat is that I just shiny hunt with one hand and I watch Family Guy with the other. I can get like all sorts of Family Guy screenshots with this hand. Check out this one. This one also kept coming up. We can just watch Family Guy one screenshot at a time. We can just watch Family Guy one screenshot at a time. Didn't Peter transition to a lizard? He did. Yes, Peter transitioned. Okay, so in Family Guy, Peter has transitioned into a beam of light, a lizard, stained glass, an actual trans woman. Is there anything else? I feel like each of those is like a different trans joke that they've made. Obviously, Peter being an actual trans woman was not a very good episode. I don't like it. A tampon? I feel like, well, that's not transitioning. I feel like he just wanted to be a tampon. Have you watched The Orville? Yes. I've seen the entirety of The Orville. Yes. It's so fucking weird that a Seth MacFarlane show has one of the best transgender plot lines of anything ever. Like, it took him a little bit, okay? Season 1, well, it wasn't even a trans plot in Season 1, in my opinion. It was just, like, a weird gender-centric plot. That, like, was pretty disconnected from anything you connected to in real life. Season 2 brought it back around, and then Season 3 actually, like, cemented it as, holy shit. How do you know how to write a trans character so well? Peter has many regional forms. He does. He does. The light one, that's a Alolan Peter. Wait, wait, no, Alolan Peter would be Black Peter. Didn't Meg transition into Ronin? Yeah. But that one was like... That one wasn't like a... That one was like a while ago. It wasn't like the most hot button issue at that time. You know? Why did my Katamari Damacy break? Oh, this song just stopped and it has a minute and a half to go. Thought Retep was Alolan Peter? No, that's Mega Peter. He becomes evil when he Mega Evolves. That's his, like his evil little thing. Justine theme. Retep is Galarian Peter because he's evil? No, Galarian Peter is that British Peter. Hold on, let me look up British Peter. We literally have Galarian Peter. Hold on. I fell. Hold on, I'm gonna show you British Peter. We literally have Galarian Peter Griffin. Hold on. Default Peter isn't evil? Well, according to Retap, no. According to Retap, he is Retap and he is evil. I guess they could both be evil. You know? Alright, we got... This is Galarian Peter Griffin. This is Galarian Peter Griffin, okay? That's what he looks like. This is canonical. Galarian Brian is a horse. So that's neat. I think Galarian Stewie is just like... I think the joke they did was that he was just like... Because he's already British. Meg is a Mega Pokemon because her name is Megatron. So her regular form is just Tron. This is correct. You know the lore. Didn't American Dad do a trans episode too? Yeah, I feel like I remember that one being bad as well. I feel like I remember that one being super bad as well. American Dad gets points for like the really good eating disorder episode though. In terms of their very special episodes. Did American Dad do a trans episode? I feel like American Dad might have done like a trans sports episode and done it really distastefully or something. I know Futurama did that. Futurama's trans episodes are fucking terrible. Futurama's trans episodes are like actually the worst. Although I do like that the later one just implies that Fry is happier as a woman. She deserves her best life. I don't think American Dad did a trans episode. That I might just be thinking of Futurama ones. I haven't seen as much American Dad as the other shows, just because like American Dad to me is not a show that you like sit down and watch. It's a show that you sit down and watch in a hotel room. All right, that's when you watch American Dad. And whenever I do that, is the funniest shit I've ever seen, because you know you gotta pace yourself. You gotta pace yourself. There's an episode where Stan became a woman. Okay. Or you don't remember it. Well, now we don't. Maybe there's an interdimensional American Dad going on here. I know there's an episode where they play Overwatch and then the world ends. Like, everyone just dies from nuclear war. And those versions of the characters are just dead. Like, it takes 1 billion years for aliens to recreate the Earth. And the American Dads that we start the series off with, they're not the ones we finish with. And it's all because of Overwatch. Lily Simpson did a video on that episode. Okay, have y'all seen? Wait. There's like a meme that's like, it's Lily Simpson's video titled "Transphobia and Family Guy," and then it's like it's pointing to her username and being like, I don't think she's the best source for this. It's like pointing to the Simpson part of her username. I love that image so much. Yeah, the Simpsons didn't exactly do any favors in their trans episode either. At all. Are we still shiny hunting Dratini? Yeah. I feel like American Dad is like the hotel room show. You know? I wouldn't watch it otherwise, but when I do watch it on like cable, it's pretty funny. I remember an American Dad episode where Stan decides as a girl so Steve would have to date. I know. And he throws it back in that episode. To the windows, to the walls, till the sweat drop down my balls, till all you bitches crawl. I know that episode. He gets funky there. The Cleveland Show is just there. Yeah, the Cleveland Show is not very good. I used to like the Cleveland Show because, like, at least they had a decent vibe as a family. But Bob's Burgers is that, but better. Did Gumball have a trans app? I don't know. That doesn't sound like something they would. That sounds like something Cartoon Network would be, like, weird about. Gumball. He wore his mom's dress. Well, that's not trans. Oh, wait. They all switch, like, gender roles. I remember. In Gumball, there's an episode where they all switch gender roles. And they make that funny joke that people on Twitter get mad at all the time. You know what has a really weird trans episode? Boy Meets World. There's an episode of Boy Meets World where Sean just starts, like, he just dresses as a woman for the day. And everyone just finds him attractive, and he just adores the attention. He's just having a good time with it. What were they cooking with that one? Bro should have transitioned. Bro should have come back in the sequel series, transitioned. He would be so much happier for it. Cartoon Network has been killing it with queer shit. Sorta, but, like, also, that's why, like, they had to end Steven Universe prematurely and, like, start a new series. Because Cartoon Network Russia got really mad at them for the queer shit. So I'm sure they're not, like, entirely dedicated to it. And any queer shit that they are doing is easily edited out. Is this a playlist of all the Legends ZA trainer themes? No, we're just going off what YouTube gives me. Bob's Burgers has the peak trans representation. Shoutouts to my girl Marshmallow. She's the best. And Bob's Burgers just has, like, legitimately good trans representation. They've, like, always actually cared about it. How is the new season of Fiona and Cake? I've only seen, like, stuff about it. I haven't, like... I've seen, like, little clips and stuff, but I don't... I never watched the first season. So, like... Is it worth watching? I mean, like, I've watched some Adventure Time. Like, I know Adventure Time. Oh my god, the Seabird cover was amazing. That episode's so good. Really good, would recommend. I watched like the important special in between. I watched like the one where Finn and Jake are dead. And like I feel like I've seen all the plot stuff in Adventure Time. Like I haven't watched every episode, I'm sure, but like I've seen all the plot stuff. I feel like I watched like the first 4 episodes of Fiona Cake. I'm trying not to fall off the building, cheese sandwich, okay? I promise I won't. We've been doing this for so long. Dratini, please. I think your shiny charm imploded. Let's check it. Let's check it. I love Fiona Cake. Okay, fair. No, it's still here. It's still here. Use this item. There's a time and place for using items. Now's not it for this one. That's such a weird dialogue for that. That's such an interesting dialogue for that. Huh. I can favorite it. If I favorite it, will it give me more shinies? Hold on. Hold on. We favorited the shiny charm. It's gonna give us shinies now. I like Steven Universe. Stop being mad at Steven Universe. It's fine. It's good when you consider the sequel series. Okay, now that the shiny charm knows that I love it, okay, it will help me out. You must look at the thumbnail of the stream on YouTube. It's me. I'm on there, and there's also Dratini's hiding there. Have you heard that scientists have discovered the mathematical way to determine what is alive in the universe? It's called assembly theory, and it's rad. I don't want to know if things that don't seem alive actually are. Filler and Steven Universe dragged it down too much? Yeah, the filler in the later seasons. Like, early on, it was fine, because, like, they always explained a new concept in just, like, a fun, wacky way. But, like, later on, when it's like, let's go see what Onion's friends are up to, I'm like, I don't care. Let's go see what Mr. Frowny has to say. I don't fucking... Mr. Smiley was in a relationship? Okay. Good for him. I don't care about Mr. Frowny and Mr. Smiley getting it on, though. What other Cartoon Network shows were there? Isn't the creator of Adventure Time making a new show? Probably. I don't know what he's up to. He had Midnight Gospel, but that only ran for like 1 season, unfortunately. Do you have Iron Valiant from Paradox Rift? Probably not. I don't think I do. I just need you to be here, Dratini, already. Please. I can't even see him out the side of my eye. I have a Twitch channel. I'm not streaming on it right now. Need better internet. Do you like the new Ghost Pikachu? I do. I think there's gonna be one of them back there someday. That's all I'll say about that. Look. I'm a sucker for Pikachu with slightly different forms. Alright? I'm the sucker that buys all the Pikachu merch. Is there coconut glass? No, there's there's HEB Diet Original Cola. My favorite. It's decaf as well. Okay, you're not shiny. You're not shiny clutching. Getting any Phantasmal Flames? Probably not. I'm in like a pool to get something maybe on lottery, but I don't know. But probably not. I couldn't get any from Pokemon Center this time around. So it's looking like a no. Go kill that guy. Boom. So I don't know. If I get really lucky, I'll get it. But oh, I need to stretch. I need to stretch big time. I might even need to stand up. This is a stretch that can't be accomplished from my chair alone. Oh my god, this might be a heating pad stretch. Jesus. Lost Silver, the creepypasta used to scare me? All creepypastas used to scare me. Even if they were the stupidest thing in the world. Yes, I'm sure listening to Lavender Town's song will make me want to kill myself. I'm sure it'll be that. That'll be the thing to do it. Show us the fit check? We can show the fit. We can show the fit. Ugh. I'll stretch and we can get a look at the fit. Hold on, my belly's showing. I mean, know that enhances it, but like, ugh. Maybe we go for the screen. Screen. Very simple. We just got t-shirt, boobs, bomber jacket, pants. This guy. This is the fit. This is the fit. Ah! My shoulder is stiff, though. Whew. Alright. We'll go for a little bit longer. We'll check a few more Dratinis. But my body is almost at its limit. I have no money, so I'm gonna make my own Pikachu Bell figure. Ooh. They need to do more with the cosplay Pikachus in general. I feel like most of the things you can do with them are DIY because like they never make merch of them. I don't even think they made a plushie of Pikachu Bell. I don't think that's one of the ones they even did. They did like Cute Pikachu, Rock Pikachu, and Smart Pikachu. What's your favorite Pokemon? Whimsicott. Sometimes Esper, sometimes Altaria. Yeah, bring back cosplay Pikachu. I mean, Ash Pat Pikachu is in, like, every single game for no reason. You can at least put cosplay Pikachu in them. Ass Hat Pikachu? Look, we talked about the donuts earlier, but that's the other end of him. Don't have money shoplift from Walmart? Alright, well, be careful about that. Be careful that they don't see you doing it. You know, be smart. You know how to be smart. Possibly don't go back to the Walmart. Walmart people are annoying. Like, do you think I really managed to get this big-ass TV by you without having a receipt for it? If you think I stole this big old thing, please go check for me on the cameras. I'm not stopping to show you my receipt. I don't care. Especially when they call me sir. When the Walmart receipt checker people are like, sir, sir, I'm like, can't be talking to me. You know? And like, this is when I'll be like fully wearing a fucking dress, and they'll still be doing that. It's like, well, I'm not stopping for you. You're not a cop. It's like, you work at Walmart. You don't work at Costco. Your job is not that important. They have you here as security theater. You don't do anything. You stop minorities. Because Walmart is a fucking asshole of a company. Like, half the time I won't go into Walmart because I'm like... look, because, like, I don't buy anything, you know? It's rare that I even buy anything there, and I'm like, I have to walk out past the guy without anything in my hand. They're gonna be side-eyeing me. They're gonna be like, did you take something? Leaned in my wheelchair to grab something, and they tried to help me while talking to me like a child. God. Walmart, go away. Just stop it. Get some help. We need to make a sacrifice for the Rotini gods? Okay, I'll go kill something. Hold on. Hold on, I'm murdering. Don't worry about it. Alright, go kill that guy. Go kill that guy too. I'm killing everybody. Surely that will spawn the Rotini. Go kill this guy. Boom, go kill him. Thank you. I'm running out of juice here. Dratini, just sparkle. Do it for the bit. Do it for the vine. Do it for the vine. The Rap Rat creepypasta? I've never heard of that. I have literally never heard of that. Oh, Animal Crossing. I mainly just heard, like, video game creepypastas. Like, I knew the Pokemon ones. I knew... Ben Drowned. I knew Herobrine. Everyone knows Herobrine. Herobrine doesn't even... He even a creepypasta at this point? He's in the Minecraft movie. Like, at a certain point, you've transcended. Alright. There's some sparkles for you? Thank you. With enough of those, maybe we can make the Dratini think that it's shiny. Is Phantasmal Flames worth waking up at 6 a.m. to go to Target to try to secure cards? No set is worth waking up at 6 a.m. No set is worth that. I mean, it seems like it has some cool stuff in it. But cards in general just are not worth waking up early. Creepypasta about a board game. How do you have a creepypasta about a board game? You just don't play the board game. At least like digital creepypastas, they can follow you into your everyday life. Board game, it's board game pieces. Buy a baseball bat. Hit them away. Like baseballs. Jumanji? Well, I mean, if you're in the board game, is it a board game that sucks you into it? Or is it just like a board game piece that comes to life? Donate it to Goodwill. Have someone else inherit the curse. Say, damn, this game sucks. I'm gonna donate it. Hopefully it has all the pieces. Stop spamming, please, Daijo. Spamming does not bring the shiny luck. It was tape included with the board game? Okay, now see, that's where they get you. Haunted VCRs, those are real. Those bad boys, those are real. Those will get you. Haunted VCRs are a whole different department. Dratini, why are you blue? We've been doing this for so long. I didn't know it was possible for this long. How can I get so unlucky? I just want to know if we passed odds yet. I think we probably have, right? I don't know. We could do some math. Hold on. We can do some math. Let's do some math. Apparently someone commented on my TikTok, and they're probably a bot because they got a profile picture with big old boobies. All right, so let's time it out. We need to open up the clock app. Where's the clock? There's the clock. Okay, so how long does it take me to do one reset? All right, so start from here. Nope, I'm not running. All right, hold on. Start from here. Boom. Okay, it takes about 7.5 seconds to do one reset. All right. Now, of course, we're gonna factor in, like, I get distracted, I fall off a lot, alright? So we did 6 hours of this before, alright? And then we did 2.5 hours tonight so far. So that's 8.5 hours, roughly. Alright? Takes 7 seconds to do a reset. Let's say half an hour of dilly-dallying in between. Let's say 45 minutes dilly-dallying. So let's say 7 hours, 15 seconds, or 15 minutes. 7:15. Because I do a lot of dilly-dallying. Wait, no, that's not right. 7:45. 7:45 because of dilly-dallying. Okay. And then... Okay, so... We'll go with this, we'll go with 8 seconds. So there's 60 seconds in a minute. 60 divided by 8 means 7.5 attempts per minute. Okay. Which times 60 is 450 attempts per hour. No way. No shot. If that's true... Wait. Okay, so there's 60 seconds in a minute. It takes 8 seconds per attempt, so we can then do 7.5 attempts per minute. And then 60 times 7.5 is 450? And then 450... We've been doing this for, like, even 7.5 hours. Even if we consider it 7.5 hours, 450 times 60 times 7.5... Nope, that's not right. It's 450 per hour. 450 per hour times 7.5. Even if we consider it that's like 3,300 attempts. That's like 3 times over odds. Now, I don't know. I might not be that good at this. And we also were doing it a longer way. We were doing it longer before. I feel like we're over odds. That's all I gotta say. I feel like we're over odds. I think we're over odds. By quite a bit. You know, my general mathematizing, maybe not 3 times over odds, but... You know, if you counted them up, if you meticulously counted up every single reset, you'd see. Hi, Cutie Patootiest. We're still on this grind. My life is pain. If you accidentally restarted it when you tried to get a second routine to spawn in, why would that restart the odds? That wouldn't do anything. Except for waste time. Where to get the lab coat? Oh, we got another person asking for the lab coat. We know what that means. There we go. Thank you, Fallen. Girly Pops sit on a bench. I don't have a turbo controller. Otherwise, yeah, this could live it up for me. I miss chain catching shinies. Yeah, I wish there was like a proper shiny hunting method in this game rather than just like AFK hunting. Or doing this. That enough units for a spawn to cycle? Yeah, because sometimes it's an alpha and sometimes it's not. You can see it. Like we've been seeing alphas, we've been seeing Dragonairs. It cycles all the time. You can see it fade out in the distance and then come back in a different spot. This is plenty. My GF recently started E. Any advice on helping with like the second puberty stuff? Nah, just like acknowledge stuff's gonna be different, you know? It just is gonna be different. That's as much as I can do. That's as much as I can like help with. 4 nights of hunting and benching. Oh my lord. I used up all my luck on getting shiny Fennekin when I didn't even want it. Alright? That's what happened here, is like all my luck juice got used up. See, it's an alpha this time. It gets big sometimes. That means it's not the same Pokemon. I almost fell off the roof there. You thought I was gonna. Still talking about Paldean, Peter Griffin? No. We're not talking about anything fun at all. Fun is not being had here, I'm sorry. This game good? Yeah, this is one of the better Pokemon games, for sure. This is not a good representation of the gameplay. You're not supposed to play the game like this. But those people down in the apartments below, I really hate them. I really just want to keep them up all day and all night. Time you get too close to the edge, I flinch. I mean, I have fallen off, but remember that one time that I like hit a crazy save? That was like crazy. That was like a top 10 crazy moments in gaming crazy. Okay. Okay, I thought... I thought of a crazy Watch Mojo thing. Daijo, don't spam that, you'll get timed out again. Don't do that, Daijo. Well, let's not talk about Watch Mojo. Because... I'm thinking, there's like a video that's like top 10 crimes committed by Family Guy characters, and number 1's fucking insane. Like, just no tact at all. And, there's also one, there's a Simpsons one that's also just as terrible. What they chose for number 1. I don't know what the video was called. I just know the voice line. But I can't even say it. That's how awful it is. How does Watch Mojo even get revenue? Do they still get revenue? Do people still watch Mojo? Or has everyone switched over to Ms. Mojo? I hear that Ms. Mojo is where it's at. Ms. Mojo, she's actually got it. Do you have a tip on how to get a shiny alpha that can mega evolve? You just gotta go over and over again and see what happens. Use Zone 20 if you want alphas. How long have we been at it today? 2 hours, 45 minutes. And it's still not here. Is Watch Mojo even a thing anymore? I think it is. I feel like I watched an interview with someone and they were like, I watch Mojo a lot, and I was like, okay. Alright. After we talked about YouTubers last stream, or last shiny hunting stream, I looked up that archive of the completionist old videos. And geez, those are not great. They do not hold up in the modern YouTube sphere. It's kind of crazy how, like, you could be so bad with editing back in the day, and, like, as long as you had the ability to capture games and be, like, even moderately entertaining about them, like, it was enough. Like, I always think about, like, how did they edit these videos in 1 week? And I'm like, now I look back and I'm like, oh, those are not complicated videos. Alright. And then I saw that there was an old completionist video that also had Pro Jared in it, and I was like, do I want to click on this? Do I want to see, like, the most canceled video ever? What are we doing right now? We're trying to get a shiny Dratini. That Dratini over there, he's blue. We want him to be pink. That's the dream. Going back and forth accomplishes it. I was thinking about how they got chills on Smiling French for the number 15-bit. I forgot they got him for that. I forgot he was there. Number 15. I'll take the number 15. You're transing the Dratini? Yes, I'm turning it from blue to pink. Yep. The estrogen will do much for him. What would you rather? Only use to work shiny or only use the worst Mega Evolution? Oh, only use the worst shiny or the worst Mega Evolution. Well, if I use the worst Mega Evolution, I can have all the other shinies that I want. And that's pretty cool. What is the worst Mega Evolution? What do we think? Because if you say it's Starmie, you're wrong. But I will gladly accept it being Starmie so I can use it. First thing I hear is Force Fem. I don't know where you heard that, because we haven't said Force Fem in a while. We haven't said Force Fem in like hours, dog. Pyro? Yeah, Pyro's the worst one. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Aldino? No, Aldino's great. I like Aldino. Y'all don't know about Aldino. Aldino killed it at World Championships 2016. Someone made a meta call and it paid off. Think the worst Mega is Latios Los Latias? Nah, they're cool. You get to fly around on them. You get to fly around the region on them. That was fun. I like that gimmick. They're a little too similar to each other, but like... That's not on their Mega design. That's, like, it's fine design if it was only one Pokemon. I'm just gonna say, you were gonna say Malamar? Malamar's goated. It's all goofy and tingly and mega mindy. Malamar's goated. I also like the colors on Mega Aldino. She gets like all whipped cream and stuff. Like, she was real for that. Worst Terra type. I don't have any opinion on the Terra types. I'll keep it real with you. I do not care about this mechanic at all. Great, it's good for competitive. Love that for it. I do not care about the Terra hats. Which star did you pick? Chikorita. I still have the Meganium in my party. For now, you know, until I see a shiny Chikorita that I want more, you know. I would abandon it if I found a shiny. I would also abandon my Blastoise if I found shiny. I'm not beyond tossing them out in the incinerator. Trying to get a spawn? We've got the spawn. We're trying to get it to be shiny. It's over there. It keeps spawning. It just does not want to sparkle. Yeah, you gotta get your steps in. Look. Look, we gotta get, like... We gotta make a shiny hunting machine that's powered by actually stepping. Alright? I think that's called the Pokewalker now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure that exists. Oh, please. Please. Just be sparkly. Do you have a favorite underrated Pokemon? I'm a Mudsdale fan. Mudsdale's pretty cool. Let me think. Esper's properly rated now. Maybe used to be underrated. It's properly rated now. Whimsicott's properly rated. Altaria's properly rated. Dang, all my faves are properly rated. Does this count? Does this thing count? This is kind of a Pokemon. Scolipede got respect? Yeah, it would have been Scolipede. Scolipede would have been a good one, but everyone's about Scolipede now. I liked Scolipede before it was cool, but, you know. I didn't express that verbally on the internet ahead of time. I feel like Substitute, he's kind of a, look, they call this, oh no, it's called a Comfy Friends plush. It's not called a Poke plush. I guess they don't call him a Pokemon. So, what about Substitute from Pokemon Stadium 2, where he looks all fucked up for no reason? Wait, let's look at Substitute Pokemon Stadium. Substitute from Pokemon Stadium 2, where he's all fucked up. Talk about underrated. Hold on, we gotta get rid of British Peter Griffin. Look how fucked up he is. Why did they do that to him? Why did they do that to him? What did you do to him? Venusaur when he attacks and looks high. Ah, real. Why does he look like that? I'm glad they changed him. You used to be very ugly. I like that he's more of an amorphous monster now than Rhydon. He has inner beauty? Well, maybe. It is funny that they've never made, like, substitute merch of this guy, you know? Just caught Giratina first try with a dust ball. Can I get some of that luck? I'd like a little bit of that. What are we hunting? We're hunting, Dratini. Oh, good. It's sleepy. We'll give it 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes will bring us to 3 hours of this. 3 hours of pain. 3 hours of me time. Is the substitute plush an actual Pokemon? I mean, I guess it's probably treated like one, right? At least internally. In the games. It's gotta be, right? Oh, you know what? You know what underrated Pokemon is? Hold on. Monica from the Pokestar Studios movies. That's the best underrated Pokemon. Monica from Pokestar Studios. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Legs. Yep, that's her. You know. Is it the legs? It's the legs. It's the legs one. Also, that fucked up sprite from the sprite sheet for Pokestar Studios that kind of looks like that boss from Kirby. Underrated Pokemon. Just got shiny Fennekin? Nice! I think you might have been siphoning off my luck then. I found the legs on pick your favorite from each gen, and I was very lost. Oh, yeah. That's Monica. That's Monica. You know. You get to fight her with a nose pass. It knows protect. And I think it actually does know substitute. It knows like a lot of moves for stalling out the match. Also the UFO from that one movie. Pretty good Pokemon. Mecha Tyranitar. Real. The little robot guy who's also in this game. Been resetting for a shiny Emboar in Black and White 2 for 3 weeks, and I finally caught it. Oh my god. Okay, all my luck is getting siphoned off by the chat. That's what's happening here. We just have like 2 big shinies in the past 5 minutes. It's all getting siphoned off. 800, yeah, that's the little guy. That's the little robot guy. He's on a t-shirt in this game. Bryson Man is an awesome Pokemon. Real. The green screen actor number 3. Him. Green screen board number 2. That one. What's happening in game right now? There's a Dratini over there. We want it to be pink. This gives it a chance to be pink. Got a shiny antidepressant. Does that count? Is it a different color than your normal antidepressants? Because if it is, don't take that. That's probably a different pill. You don't know what that is. If you got a shiny in there, that's part of a shiny. Look, that's something that you don't want. That's a shiny that you do not want. You got a shiny STD. If only there were shinies in Clickmatic, and then I could be like, well, actually, Game Freak did make a game where you get shiny STDs. But there's not. And they're also not STDs. They're just TDs. They're just transmitted diseases. I just want you, Dratini. I'm not killing the Dratini this time, because then we'll have, like, to make it respawn next time. A shiny STD is when your STD is so rare it's named after you? Ah, yes. That's never what you want to hear, but... Pokerus? Sorta. I mean, again, that's just a transmitted disease. There is no S. All Pokemon would look prettier in pink. Yeah, there's literally an island for that, with berries for that. Why can't we not just use that on this Dratini? Surely it'll still be green when it evolves. What am I looking at right now? You're looking at shiny hunting for Dratini. This is the method. He keeps spawning in over there, and then he goes away when I run away from him, and then he comes back as a different guy. Ugh. Yep, you can be born with STDs. I mean, if your parents have them, they can be passed down. And, also, like, any mutation can just sort of happen, but I think it's mainly you get them passed down. Something, something, Pokerus, something, something, 2020. The thing is, you're right. Something, something, Pokerus, something, something, 2020, you are right. Because the game Pokerus is based on literally takes place in 2016 during a virus outbreak. You're right. They got so close. They were 3 years off. Orange Island was my favorite, not the best theme. I did like the Orange Island stuff as a kid. I don't think I ever got to see it all the way through, though. The best theme, though, is, like, Gen 3, though. Is Pokemon Johto. Do-do-do-do-do-do. But I did always like the island theming a lot. Which is why Alola is peak. More islands. Please don't have a pillow with my picture on it. That is strange. Do not do that. We will make... Look. We can make official Mia body pillars at a later date. And they will be a fake version of Mia, not a real version of Mia. Alright? If there's someday demand in the future, we will announce a partnership with U2's. And we make Mia body pillows, but they'll have the funky ass U2's eyes. Alright? That's the compromise. They'll have the U2's eyes that you gotta stare at. U2's, I just thought of a great new market for you. I just thought of a great new market for you guys. You gotta hook me up with that deal then. Cartoon Mia on one side, real Mia on that. No real Mia. No simping for real Mia. Making a body pillow of a niche internet celebrity is crazy. That exists. I would not be the first. They'll make body pillows of anybody. With googly eyes? Okay, I'm listening. Didn't they do a Sly Cooper collab recently? That I understand. Sly's kind of hot. You know what? That I get. I mean, he's a guy, but, like, I still get it. I can vibe with that. Ah! I just hit my elbow. You know when you hit your elbow and it does the thing? I just hit my elbow and it did the thing. Oh, my lord. Oh. I hit the elbow the wrong way. Uh-oh. I don't want to do that again. There's body pills and K-pop people? There probably are. That's probably most of where the revenue comes from. The funny bone? Yeah. Chat, I do not have a body pillow. I am not a body pillow girly. I sleep with this thing right now. I sleep with this guy. He's not sexy at all, but I love him. And he just has a nice texture, okay? I don't want to share my bed with a body pillow. I'm too greedy in bed. Alright, I need all the cover space I can get. Have you noticed any FPS drops with the Switch 2? Not in this game. A little bit in Donkey Kong, but not in this game. Is your arm okay? Yeah, it's fine. I just hit my funny bone. And I got all the tingles going through it, you know? You gonna do anything besides run in circles? Nope! That's the point of this stream. We're all just waiting for the moment that I finally get this goddamn shiny Dratini. Can't share a bed with anyone. I need my space. Yeah, if I'm gonna share a bed with someone, I probably need to get like a bigger bed. It's a little cramped. It's fine for one person. Two people, it's a little much. You know? Searching for shiny Dratini we are. Alright, how many more Dratini resets do we want to do? Do we want to do a countdown? Alright, let's do 50 more resets. We will do 50 more Dratinis. 50 more Dratinis, alright? Let's find a good song. Let's find, like, a hype song. Guys, Peanut Butter Gamer is streaming right now. Why aren't you watching him instead? Please don't actually leave. We need a hype song. We need a hype song. We can't play that. That'll get copyright claimed. GC and Rainbow Road. Yeah. Wait. I got it. No, we'll just play the regular version. Alright, this is Dratini number 0. We are doing 50 Dratinis. You have to keep count, alright? We gotta keep count, chat. 1 Dratini. 2 Dratinis. 3 Dratinis. We sure this area isn't shiny locked until we meet some obscure requirement? No area is like that. We're all good. 4 Dratinis. It's a big one. It's to the top right of the screen. Very top right of the screen. 5 Dratinis. 6 Dratinis, chat. I'm about to do something so funny. I'm about to say the funniest thing I've ever said. Wait, no, 7 Dratinis. I thought it was 6, but it was actually 7. 6, 7. 8 Dratinis. 9 Dratinis. Oh, the music's getting funky. That's how you know it's getting good. 10 Dratinis. I see no Dratini. Oh, they're there. They're there, sister. 11 Dratinis. 12 Dratinis. 13, baby! Maybe we should just go to 6, 7. I said 50, I'll stick to 50. 14! 14 Dratinis. That one spawned in a little early. 15. 16. 17, we got a Dragonair. All right, Dragonair on number 17, wow. 18. Twilight's coming in. 19. 20, big Dratini. Big Dratini for number 20. Big number 20, big Dratini. 21. 21? You're stupid. And I'm not. 22! $23 is Dragonair. We're coming up on the halfway point here. We're coming up on halfway. 24 is another big Dratini. Big boy alert. Big boy alert. 25. That is halfway point. 25 more to go. Dratini, 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 Dratini. 26. We need a Pokérap that's just nothing but Dratini. You know what's funnier than 24? 25? 27! Number 27! Number 28 for that bad boy. Alright, now number 29's coming up. There he is. Are there any more funny numbers along our route? We're about to have number 30. 30 is another big one. 20 was a big one, 30 is a big one. Where even is it? I can see it over there. 31, I can see it. It is pretty small, but it's there. 32! You don't need to see it unless it's a sparkly one, all right? 33, all right, this next reset is going to be a bench reset. This Dratini, when we spawn back in, will be number 34. 34. Number 34 is not shiny. All right, this guy needs to die. Go kill him. Thank you. $35. $36. 14 more to go. 37. We're almost to the final 10. We're almost to the final 10 Dratinis. 38. 39. 40. Final 10 Dratinis. 10 Dratinis remain. 10 Dratinis remain. 41. 42. That's kind of a funny number. It's not very funny, but it's, you know, it's kind of an original funny number when you think about it. 43. 44. 45. All right, 5 more Dratinis to go. 5 Dratinis to make it happen. 5 Dratinis to get sparkly with. It's 46. The Dratini is pretty small on your screen. He is there, though. 47. It's also sometimes behind a bush. I'm trying to keep it centered on the screen, though. This is going to be 48. Just peeking out there. Just peeking out there. We have 2 more Dratinis left. 49.
Is Cynthia mommy? Rhetorical. The answer is yes.
Is this 49 or 50? This is 50. 51! 51 special bench reset. 51! 51! This is the last chance we have for him to be shiny. If he is not shiny, I'm cutting off stream immediately. Say your goodbyes now. Chat, is it over or is he here? He's behind the fence. He's behind the fountain. I can't see. Is it going to be shiny? Is it going to be shiny? If it's not shiny, we're ending stream. It is not